Oh, I got me three people in the comments. Hello, Duval, City Girl, and Unbiased LLC. How y'all doing? So happy to have you guys up in here. Thanks for being there. And guess what? You both have something coming to you. I'll be doing a mail out tomorrow. So I hope your addresses, excuse me, your mailing addresses are correct in your on your YouTube page. So am I? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, no? Am I on? Let's see what's going on here. Okay, that's there. Get rid of that. If I can get it to go away. Go away. Go to comment. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Go to comment. Okay. There you go. Hi, God desire for me. Thanks for coming. It's so good to see you guys here. Um, hey, that Miss Alicia. That Miss Stefan. Hey, that little girl. Hey, that little girl. That little baby. That little baby girl.
Hey there.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing a little bit better. I have sat the wrong way today. I don't know what I did, but my back was like hurting all the way down to the tailbone. So I just
Mm,
sat still for a minute.
yeah.
Did not go to in the garden today. Let's see. Come on, there you go.
Hey, Rona.
I have to
Hey, hey, Duval.
Is
Hey,
this
I'm
a
biased.
is this a pink day?
Hey, guys.
well,
Oh, we all
actually,
got
I'm
pink.
red, but I can go put on
Awesome.
pink. I can
Come
go
Well,
put on
on
pink.
with
We
it.
can all have on some pink, but you know it's in the
mine's
family.
it's really mauve, but it's close.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
in the
why I looked
family.
down and make sure it was pink.
Mostly.
You had to make sure you had on pink. It looked
Mhm.
pink from here,
Yeah,
but
yours looks pink.
yeah, yeah, it's red, but it could be. Look, we all thinking alike. Yeah, great minds. What can I say? What can
Great
I say?
minds think alike. That's right.
Yes,
That's right.
ma'am. I hope everybody's day was a great day. I didn't, I feel so guilty when I don't go in the garden. I do. I
Yeah.
do. I'm passionate about
Yep,
going
me
in the garden.
too. I didn't make it out there today.
Mm.
Man, I was like really in the condition that I was in, still saying, well, I could go out there, maybe I can drag the water hose. And God was like, the last thing you need to do is drag a water hose with a back problem. It's like,
Right.
oh, I need to go water my garden though. And I want to check on my
I'm
guava.
gonna check on my
Either one of you
tomatoes.
guys have guava?
Hey,
I
Mike.
don't.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Do I have what?
Like a pineapple guava, a lemon guava plant.
Mm-mm. I want one, and I keep saying I'm gonna order one, but I never do.
Have
I
you ever
don't
tasted
care
a
for
real one?
guava.
Like I've never, huh?
I don't care for it.
I've had one before. I don't really like it. It has a very strong scent too. And so
Yes,
I
that
bought
part.
them.
That part.
Hey,
I bought them
Gigi.
and I'm like, what is that smell? What is that
Oh,
smell? And it's like, oh, it's that guava.
Exactly. Exactly.
really?
I end
Oh,
up
Lord.
get one of them boxes off of that tropical box that you get in the mail with all the different stuff. So I ordered one
Is
so
it
I
from
could try
Madison?
all the different fruit to see what I was allergic to and what I'm not because I'm allergic to a lot of stuff.
Oh, so
So
did you
I
get
was
it
like,
from Madison's nursery and make Madison, Georgia here?
It's a fruit box.
Where do you get it from?
"Oh,
Mona.
let me pull it up and I'll tell you exactly what the name of it is."
Yeah, because as I think about it, I'm thinking Madison's it's all citrus. They wouldn't have anything like a guava. Now I love guava juice, and I'm thinking
Yeah.
that plant would taste like that, but y'all telling me no.
I don't know. I thought I liked guava until I bought some. I don't even remember where I got it from. Just a local grocery store here had some. I guess they were in season or whatever. And I got some and I was like, ugh. It's okay. I mean, I can eat it, but not my favorite.
So God
But I
says,
still want a tree. I still want a pineapple guava tree.
she's asking, is it from Dr. Bobby?
No.
Sifton?
No.
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 Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
make sure you
finding-
smash
give me
that
a
like
second, I'm
button.
looking
Let's
for it
see.
now.
Is it 2 likes? Give us a little thumbs up.
Huh?
As I was asking them to give the Daywalkers a little thumbs up. Oh, it went down to 1.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, how you
Hey,
doing?
how are you? What's wrong?
I'm good. I'm in my car.
All right.
Me and my
then.
dad. Yeah, me and my dad just went to go pick it up. I paid $1,600 for them to start the work, and then when I went back, he told me that the transmission had 28,000 miles on it, and he charged me $1,300 instead of the $1,600 that he quoted me at. So I'm
That
happy.
was it. Okay.
Yeah, $300 is $300.
Right.
Last time I checked, hey, at least you got your car. My car's still in the shop.
Yeah, I had to get it. Yeah, because I had to. Sorry.
No, you go on.
I was surprised that he let me borrow his car for real, but his wife was out of town, so he was able to use her car, and she got back today, and I was gonna have to pick him up for work in the morning, so it worked out perfectly. So I was gonna have to call out of work on Thursdays.
Oh my, you don't want to have to do that. We don't know how much we rely on these cars, and I've been driving since I was 16, and this is the first time in my life I've ever not had transportation. It's a horrible feeling.
Oh.
Yeah. What is that? Mike says 300 get me 30,000 packs of seeds.
Lord. Mike, you ain't right.
He had seeds on the mind, boy, I tell you.
You ain't right.
30,000. He already done the math. That means there's more giveaways for you. Hey, Jones Truth, how you doing?
Hey, Jones Truth.
Did we take care of our tree today?
That's the name of the company, Tropical Fruit Box. It has right now they have a box with that mango. It's called a mango party. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up.
I'm looking them
exactly
up now.
what's in there. It's not the mango. The mangoes. I can't even pronounce it.
Mangosteen?
Yeah, that's it. It's got some of that in there, and it's got a huge avocados in there. It's like 12 pounds of fruit for $100.
I'm looking for the price you just quote because I'm not seeing that on here.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it. It's actually different things, so you have to scroll through to see which category you want.
Which box that you want. And but I bought mine like 2 years ago.
You quoted me some prices from 2 years ago.
No, the one I quoted you today was what I just saw.
I'm just saying.
That's funny.
Okay. I see this dragon fruit mix box. I've never tasted dragon fruit before. What does it taste like, y'all?
Nothing.
Oh,
The
really?
ones in the stores do not taste like nothing, but they have different varieties that have different flavors. There's over 100.
I got from Jay was kind of sweet.
It was over 100. What now, GT?
They have over 100 dragon fruit varieties. I started dragon fruit from cuttings. I rooted them, and I have about 10 of them right now that I'm going to do in the kitchen today. I got other work I got to do, and then I got to do my honey to-do list, and That's what I'm doing. I'm potting up at least 6 of them tonight.
Okay, so what does the ones taste like that you don't get out the store that you grow naturally?
Some of them have complex flavors: strawberries, watermelons, banana. I can't remember any of the other flavors that they can associate with it, but they have different kinds. They're all different kinds. Some of them are very, very sweet. So, yeah.
Mm, I didn't see this
Okay,
one.
okay. So
But I
that's
still want to try that Mega Steam one time. I've heard about it. I tried to grow the plant before when I
Hmm.
first started on my growing journey in 2018. That was
mhm.
one of the ones that I tried to grow. That, and it was a couple of other ones that I was trying to grow. Just trying.
Yeah. Hey, that's what we do. That's what we do. Now, listen, John Troop was gifted a very nice gift from a friend's garden. She was gifted an olive tree. Do you know the
Okay.
name of
Oh,
it? Does it need a pollinator? And I have all these questions. I had an olive tree, and I didn't know that it needed acid. You have to treat it like you would a blueberry. And I was giving it regular feeding.
oh, that's nice to have an olive tree.
Yeah, and I don't eat olives, but I was trying to grow it.
You don't eat olives?
Nope, but I was growing it. So
She
they
said it
have a
tastes
cacao on
citrusy
here,
to her,
huh?
but they got a sour sop box for $119.
Now, what does sour sop taste like?
Sour sop. That's what we was talking about last night. Well,
I
that's
want
what.
the leaves.
I don't know
Oh,
what
Yeah.
the
they don't
fruit
have
tastes like,
leaves
but the
on them, but they
leaves are
got a bunch
supposed
of
to be
seeds, so you can grow your own, right?
medicinal.
The leaves are
I'm just
medicinal.
looking.
Yep. For
Yes, yes.
anxiety and I forgot what else.
There's a few things that it says that it has benefits to help your body. Just got to do
Yeah.
that research. But I never liked papayas. The papayas that I got out from the store, I ain't like
They
them.
taste
They
like
taste
vomit.
weird.
They smell like vomit.
Like what?
I love me some papaya. I love papaya over mango.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I
I
can't
choose
get past
mango
the
before
smell.
papaya.
I don't
Really?
like papaya. I like papaya candy.
I like papaya juice.
I like papaya candy, and I like
Hmm.
dried papaya, but fresh papaya, ugh.
Oh
Fresh
Lord.
papaya is gross to me.
Ugh. But
Because
like,
Baker Creek, they was
have you ever
sorry.
had the green papaya candy? They take the green papayas and they slice it into thin slices and make candy out of it.
Mm-mm.
That's good. I like that. But it's green papaya.
So God's desire for me says it tastes citrusy to her. Um, is it like a bitter citrusy or is it sweet citrusy?
I have no idea about we're talking about soursop.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I think that's what we're
I need
talking
to
about.
go find me a low carb.
I've
Oh, you
never
need a
had
less.
low crop before. I think I've seen a tree before, but I've never had it.
They all over certain areas. I think it's um what you call it, local or whatever. But I remember having a tree in one of the houses that I stayed, but I didn't know it was a local a loquat. It was, we called it what they call them things? Uh I forgot what
Japanese.
Japanese plums.
Yeah,
That's what
the
Yep,
they
same
call them.
thing. Uh huh.
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
And
I
we had
have
one right there at the house. Huh?
mm, I have 6 cuttings right now that I'm trying to root right now. Three
Of low,
different
of low
yes,
crop.
yes, 3 different types, 2 of each of loquats right now. It's
So,
self-fertile. It's self-pollinated. So
mhm.
Okay.
that was the objective with some of the dragon fruits that I got. Some of them are self-fertile, self-pollinating, but then I also got some that was sterile. But I'm gonna hook those up with the ones um, that are great pollinators, universal pollinators. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna try to air layer my loquat. It will probably do real well with you, Mona, in your climate
Yeah,
because you guys don't get us.
yeah.
You
Don't
can't hear
take
me,
all day.
huh?
Don't take all day.
Are you talking to me?
Um, wow.
She said, "I'm gonna send you one. Look, don't take all day.
Well,
Look,
you
'cause
know
I
what?
sure was
I'm
about to
trying to.
run out here and go buy one."
I mean, I'll send you a cutting, but I was gonna try to air layer it. Then it already had the roots on it. Cause see, GT is talking
Okay,
about
I
he's
can
trying
wait.
to.
Look, I
Yeah.
got patience. I got patience, baby.
I'm
Do
about
that.
to reach through this doggone computer. Okay. You got patience. You're teaching everybody else to have patience in the garden. You have patience. We're gonna see. Now GT wants cuttings, and I'm gonna send him cuttings.
No,
And
I
I'm
don't want cuttings. No, ma'am. I got cuttings already.
so you if I
If
air
Yeah,
this
layer,
yeah,
don't work,
yeah.
if
okay,
this don't work, I need an air layer or I need a bare root from somewhere. I'm gonna get one because
okay,
I want one in my house. I
okay.
deserve one.
You do,
Yes.
you do, and
Yes,
so
I
will
work
you.
every day. I work every day, and I'm a gardener. I deserve one.
Yes, you do. All that and them song. Yes, you do. Uh-huh. Jones Truth. Now you say you know nothing absolutely about olive trees, and I didn't either. So let me just tell you, you find out uh what kind of olive tree it is and if it needs a pollinator. And I do believe the soil has to be acidic soil. I can offer that to you, but try to find out what kind of olive tree it is. That would make a difference. And if it's self-pollinated. Um, because like I said, I had mine 3 years and it did fruit, but it never got big. And that's because I wasn't feeding it the right thing. And it was one of those Albuquerque olive trees that they sell in the big box stores. And so it technically didn't need a pollinator, but I didn't read up until it was dead that it needed acidic soil. I don't know where y'all getting this thing about papaya smells funky. I don't know what's wrong with y'all smell.
Well, maybe because it's where it's coming from, it might be overripe when we get it. But when I
Never
buy
had that
it,
problem.
I bought a couple of them and it smelled like vomit. And I was like, nope,
Ooh.
I can't do it.
I
Throw it away.
probably have papaya in my freezer right now. I was having some stomach problems. No, I think I threw it away. I was having some stomach problems, and my friend was saying, "You need to eat some papaya. You need to eat papaya every day. This will help your
Mm-hmm.
stomach. You need to eat papaya every day." And I'm like, "I don't want no papaya." And she insisted, and finally she bought me a papaya, and
Mm-hmm.
and and insisted that I eat this papaya.
Did you eat it?
I ate a little bit. I didn't eat
Did it
much
help your
of it.
stomach?
I don't know if it helped my stomach or not. It was nasty.
Papaya
Next
tastes good
time,
to me.
plug
I
your
love it.
nose and chew.
Papaya tastes so good to me. It's so soothing. It's very soothing, and it
It's
does make
supposed
you
to be
taste
good.
good to
I
me.
used to eat it. I don't. You know how when you get fruit cup, they have papaya in it. I can eat that papaya.
Yep, I can
Yeah.
eat that one too.
Hey, but
Um,
God,
and when you get
I,
dried fruit, you can. Sometimes you have dried papaya in it. I can eat that. But
Hey,
fresh
backyard
papaya,
gardens.
I cannot. I cannot with fresh papaya.
oh, okay. Well, I love it. As a matter of fact, I'll be looking for it in the stores. I wish I could grow it here. I don't know if I can grow papaya in our grow zone, but I really love papaya. It's not as strong as mango. Mango, something about the texture of mango that makes me queasy.
Oh, I love mango.
I love
And I
mango,
know
but
people love it.
mango can be stringy.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
say though, when I was in Mexico, papaya is something that you get on your plate all the time. If you go out for breakfast, you almost always get papaya
You
with fresh
flossing your
papaya,
teeth?
and it tastes better. than anything that I've gotten out of the store
That's
here.
not going. That mango ain't gonna
Oh
stop
my
me.
God, she is
Long
flossing
as
her
they
teeth.
got these, look, I will tear a mango up.
That is true, but mango can be stringy.
Mike, you say mango is soapy to you? Or is
Huh.
soapy?
He must be a super taster. Do you do cilantro
Can you do
I can't
cilantro?
do the cilantro.
or
No.
parsley?
I could do parsley, but not that cilantro. The
Well, not
cilantro got
cilantro.
that soapy. It's got that soapy taste.
I love cilantro.
Cologne, perfume.
Really?
That means
Hmm
um have you ever had lavender? Like lavender tea or any lavender flavor?
What? No, I thought that was like a perfume.
Whatever.
People digest lavender,
GT Junior.
ma'am.
I'm gonna need you to learn how to react differently.
Wait.
Here we go. Here we go. Everybody waking up now.
Because what did you eat today, JT Junior?
I had 3 eggs.
Eggs?
You
You
talking
eat
about
Oh,
eggs? People can
I got
digest
chicken.
eggs.
I got chickens, of course. That's my source.
can
Cholesterol?
eat
Oh yeah.
I can't
Hey, I
believe.
hope so.
Ew, that's digestible.
hey, Grandma?
Okay, I
Mama,
got
can
you.
get Grandma something?
What else did you have today, GT Junior?
Huh?
Grandma gonna come
Hey,
up.
hey, hey. Yeah,
Um,
I sent her. She might be at work.
Oh, okay.
a reindeer sausage.
Sausage?
I
Reindeer
did
sausage.
send it to her.
Okay.
Reindeer? Oh my God. People eat reindeer.
He's
Yes.
got me.
Yes, GT Junior. People eat lots of things that you ain't never heard of people eating, and it's not strange. He ate he eats butt nuggets. You eat
What is
butt
that? He
nuggets?
said. What Mike said here?
Oh, butt nuggets. That's eggs.
You eat butt nuggets?
Yes, I do.
Me
Well,
too. And they're
Butt
good.
nuggets are eggs. Yes.
And they're good.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that lavender was consumables. I thought lavender was just a fragrance. I went to the orange store and I was looking for jalapenos. And I found the jalapeno plant and I seen the lavender. I was like, ooh, let me get one. I was like, for what? I'm not gonna eat it. You know, I'm like, am I gonna make some perfume or something? No.
No, you can make
Lavender is astringent. Stay away, GT Junior. What is astringent? I don't know what that means.
like alcohol is an astringent.
Oh, it'll get you. Oh, it'll get you tipsy.
An astringent.
No,
estrogen.
it's
Estrogenic.
it's
No,
like
no,
an
Oh.
Police estrogenic. Look at the
Oh,
word.
okay.
So in other words,
I couldn't. The sun is right there on it.
estrogenic.
does it
Stay
raise
away.
your
Oh
hormones?
no,
What you saying?
no, I want. Then they got. I don't want no estrogen. Nobody. No
He is
sir.
funny about estrogen. Now it's funny that you would say that. I did not know that lavender was estrogenic.
Oh my God.
But I've had lavender tea. I've had lavender ice cream. I'm trying to think of what else. I've had lavender.
What? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What raises what now, Mike?
Yeah, put that on the screen. Whatever he say.
Where is
He
it?
Raises lady hormones.
Yeah, I don't want that. No.
It went away. Where
What
did it go
happened?
It's there.
I'm already too big, so I don't need nothing to go make me act weird. Nah, I'm good.
He's like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm good.
Nah, I pass.
You don't want to wake up in the morning putting on lipstick and stuff, huh?
I would never. I barely put on chapstick. I just lick my lips most of the time. Yeah. That's not no.
So
People could do what they do, but me myself, no. Mm-mm. Not me.
I'm gonna stop. Okay. Thanks for the information. You're a female. Mike, come on now. He's not a
He talking
female.
about y'all.
Oh,
Of course he talking about y'all.
he's talking about. He didn't call nobody name out.
He talking about
Yeah,
y'all.
I'm over here talking about it raises what, and I guess he said you're a female, so
If you're female, Glamour
If
planner, where are you? So you come up here and
lavender
talk about
is
this
a
plant. She
nerving
said,
herb. There are cases of mom putting lavender oil to help sons relax. They grow brick. What?
"Ooh,
He
they
said
grow what?"
cases. He didn't say a case. He said cases.
let me look
With
this up
Mm-mm.
real
plural.
quick, see if it's in this book.
Plural.
So
Here
the
come
moms is giving it to
Miss
their
I
sons.
know,
I don't
What?
know.
but you finna
Right.
find out. FR don't be playing.
Lavender.
I see
Lavender.
Humphrey wasn't
Antiseptic,
affected because
common.
she's female. Oh,
So FR wasn't affected because she's a female.
because she's a female, so she already have the hormones.
But you know what? I
It's
do have
used
to
to
be
lift the
careful about
mood,
things
calm
that
stress,
stimulate
anxiety, insomnia,
estrogen.
depression, pain. I don't
Mm.
know. I didn't know. I did not know it to raise estrogen levels.
Who said that? I did not either.
The glamour plant
And
Robin
I'm
did.
usually careful about stuff that raises estrogen levels. That's one of the reasons I avoid soy.
But if
I'm
you're not
allergic to it.
producing enough estrogen at this particular point in time in your life, if you're that person, that would be good for you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're sensitive to estrogen production and that time of your life, you really want to know about these things.
So she says lavender's a nervine herb. Say definitely does. Okay. Lavender does a whole lot of stuff, doesn't it? And you can drink lavender tea. Does it do the same thing if you drink the tea?
It just
It's
tastes good
supposed
to
when you
me.
drink tea, it's supposed to calm your nerves. I do know that. It's supposed to release, lift up your mood. You know, look, she say it's used to lift the mood, calm stress, anxiety, insomnia, depression, and pain.
Oh, look at
So,
Blackyard Garden. He said
hey,
that.
Laura's
Hey,
Garden.
Laura, how you
I
doing?
heard that
Thanks for
when my
coming.
boys were babies, were avoid the lavender soap for them. Okay.
Okay.
I never heard that.
Y'all, I thank goodness for Google. I know sometimes we feel some kind of way, but having information at the tip of our fingers,
Yep.
it feels good. We don't
Lavender.
have to
Yeah, because back in the day, we had to go to the that book.
encyclopedia,
You already
or you
know.
had, or the library. That
Yup,
was our choices.
that was it.
So it feels good to have information at our
Just type it
fingertips.
in right now.
Let's
We
see
ain't
what
got to
it
believe everything else
says.
somebody else say. That's what's up.
Right. Mike says Google. If you Google, see, in Google, you know, I can't speak
You
with you
can use
guys.
it like a room spray,
Here you
but
go.
do not
In
drink
Google, type
excessive
lavender
amount.
raises, and next word is estrogen. If you type it in like that. So she said you can mix it up, make your own, and then use it like a room spray, but do not drink excessive amounts of it.
It says lavender is generally considered safe, though it is recommended that pregnant women avoid using it internally in large amounts. And so you can use it internally and externally.
Hey, Duval. How you doing?
Duval City Girl.
Yeah. City Girl
What's
Gardener.
on?
Why do we always say it like that too?
Because
Who
that's how
started
it's
that trend?
spelled.
Who started
That's
that
how you're
trend?
supposed to say it.
Oh, okay.
That's the way I
That's
say it too.
Okay.
how things going down there in Florida, Miss Duval, with your plants and everything. I want to know if, let's see, let me go back up here.
Huh?
I had a question that I don't think she answered. Let me see.
Google can
Doesn't
be
say
a
anything
rabbit
about it
hole.
here.
Do your research and due diligence. You
Yeah,
will hear me say that all the time.
yeah.
I
Joe's
got
Truth,
my
did
free
you still
soil,
here? Did you
y'all.
take care of your plant?
You
Were
got
you
some
able
what?
to
Free topsoil.
Oh
free
shoot.
topsoil?
Free
Oh,
topsoil, yeah.
So that means you got to mix that, right?
Yep. I got a big old, two big old bags of perlite,
Big
and I
old.
got
Can
big
you
old.
big old?
You already know. How would you say it? I have um a
No,
lot,
I
a
would have said
lot.
big old too. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
I still say stuff like I'm like Georgia is where I live at. I can't
well,
help it.
it is. You're in two places. It's okay. You have two homes. Most of us wish we had
So
two
what you
homes.
gonna do with your apples that you had to pick them since the sun was cooking it?
Who is that?
Hey, Gloria Elliott,
All right,
good
y'all. Well, I got
evening.
to do this honey to do list and all this other stuff. So I'll catch y'all a little later.
Okay,
Okay.
thank
I got
you. Thank you
yeah, I
so
got to get
much.
this in. Today is my only day where I get to. I'm supposed to have the day off, but I always have a task to do. Always.
Do it while you can, honey, while you're young.
I
Yeah,
know that's
that's what I keep on. I thank goodness for that because there's a lot of
Mhm.
people that wish they could pick up these heavy containers and move
Hello.
so fluently. Yeah,
Hello.
so
Mm-hmm.
I'm
But
I'm
just
I'm actually happy.
protect your back and your knees while you're doing the lifting, though. Because when you get older,
Y-
you'll know you lifted it when you were younger.
amen
Mm,
to that.
Lord,
Yeah.
you.
You tell
If
on
you,
yourself.
Oh.
if you abuse your body when you're young, when you get old, you'll feel it.
Yep. Yep.
Mm.
If you get old, you'll
You can
feel it.
do it, but just do it the
Yeah,
right way.
she said if you get young,
If
I
you
mean
get
get old.
old, you'll feel
I
it.
know
I'm
that's
telling
right.
you.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
We'll be
I'm
here.
Okay,
gonna
you
go
We'll
out
see you.
too.
Chat.
today. You too, GT
Okay.
Junior.
Thank
Thank
you for
you.
coming.
Thank you.
Hey, Gloria Elliott, how you doing? Thanks for coming. So I need to know from we have 15, 16 people in the chat. My thought process today was to ask who was is adamant about what you're doing right now. When I say adamant, vigilant about gardening or is crocheting or whatever. Are you more adamant about moving forward and staying on point with the things you're doing in your life now today than you were last season? You know, we're right at summer now. So let's say in spring, you say, sometime I'm going to do this and I'm going to make sure I stay on point. I said, I'm going to grow more kale. I'm going to grow more Swiss chard. I'm going to grow more collards because I want to have this food in my garden no matter what. And I can cook some cornbread and I won't go hungry. I'm more adamant about growing more cucumbers this year because I hardly grew any last year. Mike says gardening for sure. Is there anything you're adding or taking away? Or are you saying, I'm just going to grow a lot more of this because this works for me or this is what I like, or I'm going to grow some things I don't like? Who is just up in the ante in gardening and up in the ante? Like I know I had to get back home because of the live, but I passed by Joann's. I got to go in Joann's and get me some yarn because I'm adamant about learning how to crochet. That's on my list for
I
this.
hate that you didn't go to Hobby Lobby today because they had the sale today.
This was the
They have
last
this
day.
all month, don't they?
Oh, I don't know. All I know is people was talking about how much they went into the store today and bought a lot of yarn from Hobby Lobby
Hobby
because it
Lobby
was
has
on
a
sale.
big yarn clearance
They
every
having a
June.
oh, okay, in
Well,
June right
Every
now they
June they
having a
have a
clearance.
big yarn clearance. I don't know how long it lasts, but they have a big yarn clearance every June.
well,
And
as soon as the
most crafters wait till June to go and load up.
Hey, Wanda Carr, thank you so much for coming in.
Hey, Wanda
Soon as
Carr,
a
adding more
vehicle
to
is
my
available
garden
to me
and
tomorrow, I'm
crocheting.
going to go tomorrow.
Look,
I'm not. What was the word you used?
Adamant or vigilant?
I'm not about adamant or vigilant about nothing.
Okay, and that's
I'm
cool.
doing nothing.
Cool.
I'm doing. I'm growing food that a lot of it I probably am not gonna eat. I'm probably gonna donate it or it might it ain't gonna go to waste, but um it's food that I don't even eat. I'm crocheting stuff that I'm just doing it to kill time.
oh
There's
wow,
there's not a lot.
listen, because it's
I'm
early and I
yeah.
had no food. I ate
So
It's
Mike
just
that
says, "Oh,
food.
it's
no,
just
no, we
something
don't."
to do to take up the
Like
time
you
and to
go
keep my
through
brain
seeds
engaged more than
for
anything
next year.
else.
Okay,
But I'm not. I mean, I don't eat a lot of vegetables,
okay,
and
and that's good.
I don't eat a lot of fruits. I eat fruit in season, but I don't eat a lot. You know, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
have
good.
way more than I can deal with. Really.
Well, Mike says gardening for sure. Black Yard Garden says gardening, yes, ma'am. And God's Desire says that she is more adamant about. I'm trying to work this thing with my fingers.
Growing my
Thank you.
own food.
See my finger. This thing is not working out. Growing your own food. That's a good one right there. Because I put more effort this year into really started last year into making sure I go out there and pick some from the garden to bring in here to the table. And each season, I want to add 2 and 3 more items out of my garden to bring to the table. And it's been working. It's been working. I eat more fruit out of my garden. I don't buy the only thing I get out of the store are bananas, and I made. Who's that got a banana tree? Elfire, you got a banana tree, don't you?
Mm-mm.
Who's that? Mama? Somebody. You got the banana tree. We have to have a talk about that.
Yeah, we gotta talk about it because something wrong with it.
Uh-oh.
My neighbor has banana trees in his backyard. There is bananas or plantains. I'm not sure which, but
That part.
um, I don't know that he ever gets fruit. I don't think. I think it gets too cold here. I don't think that they'll fruit. I don't know that he ever gotten any fruit. I could be wrong. That's why I don't have any because I don't think it's I think it's too cold.
Backyard says he's focusing on also fertilizing. Is that fertilizing
Yes,
or?
that part. Yes, yeah,
Okay.
that part. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, making sure you get that fertilizing in on the schedule. Wanda says she's adding more to her garden and crocheting. Oh, I'm trying to be like Miss Wanda. I can do both of them too once I learn how to
Mhm.
crochet. Mike says I was in my feelings because it's early and I had no food. I ate that
Wow.
weed and was so good. I'm gonna let a few go to seed so I can get more next year. What weed were you eating? Y'all know what kind of weed he's talking about?
He ate lamb's quarters yesterday.
Oh, lamb's quarters was good. Okay,
That's
I
one
have
of the
to
weeds
do
he
that.
said he ate yesterday. I don't know what else
Okay,
he said he ate yesterday on Meat This Monday.
okay. Duval say I got disgusted last week in my garden and to take a time out. Yeah, you pull back. That's what you do when you get upset. Just pull back and just take a look and woosah, go do something else, get away from it, and you'll come back to it.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm just
Hey,
I
Hey,
guess
ladies.
the biggest
Hey,
thing that
hey, hey.
I'm doing in my life. Oh, he said, well, I'll finish. The biggest thing that I'm doing in my life is to do what I want to do.
that's good.
oh,
I'm at
That's
work, y'all. I'm
good.
gonna come off camera real quick. I gotta make
okay,
a walk.
okay.
So lamb's
I'm
quarters,
here.
aka wild spinach. So they taste the same. Somebody else on YouTube was talking about that today. Lamb's
He
quarters,
said it's the same.
but is it okay? I'm trying to put a name to spinach because there's so many different kinds of spinach. I also got velvet leaf and knotweed.
I want some knotweed. I think I have knotweed. I need to look and see.
Miss Wanda said you can do it, Miss Gail. I'll be trying. Y'all know I'll be out there trying now. Hey, so blessed. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, so blessed.
Miss Wanda Jones. Are you my email buddy? Miss Wanda Jones, are you my email buddy? I think you have a couple of names. It doesn't take much to confuse me. I know I'm old. Are you my email buddy? Are you in Garage Zone 8A, Miss Wanda?
You're funny.
Because if you are on my list for tomorrow.
Doesn't take much to confuse
Mike
me.
Chaotic Garden, what zone do you grow?
You got me over here rocking.
To me, it tastes like spinach, but had a kale texture. Okay. Okay. I may have to try to grow that. Does it grow wild? I mean, am I going to have to put it in a container? Is it something that you have to worry about choking your other plants out? That I'm talking about the lamb's quarters.
I don't know nothing about it.
I don't know nothing about no lamb's quarters. He said it the other
Me
day for the
neither.
first time. Oh, I understood then.
Yeah, I was on somebody's channel and they were talking about lamb's quarters and how good it is for you. It's good to have around. So that's why I was asking.
Oh, didn't Mike mention it yesterday too?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. You mentioned it yesterday, didn't you?
Mike did.
Mike did.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all over my pots and beds. Let's see. Never planted so much. Must be invasive.
Wait,
Uh,
he talking about the herb?
Yeah.
I have lamb's ear. I don't know
Mm-mm.
about lamb's quarters. Maybe it's the same thing.
Mm-mm.
I thought he was talking
Mm-mm.
about some lamb. The animal.
No.
Right. That's what I thought.
He's talking about lamb's quarter, the herb.
So it
Yeah.
may be the same. I have
It's
lamb's
not the
ear.
same as lamb. It's not lamb's ear. It's different.
It's
It's
not okay.
It's
Okay.
Yeah, somebody he mentioned it yesterday, lamb's quarters. I thought he was talking about the lamb, like the baby lamb or
Right.
We all thought that.
what mother say. If you don't know, you don't know.
Right.
right.
You see what I'm saying? I've had lamb, rack of lamb.
That's what we were saying yesterday.
Right. That part.
I know
Now I
you
just
talking
feel
about a
some type of
vegetable.
way that he was serious about this thing, and I didn't understand.
He said he saw a video the day of some people eating it, which is funny. I need to see that. How you cook it?
I want to see it because I bet you it's in the same family
As what?
as the lamb's
Yeah.
ear.
Lamb's ear.
Mm-hmm. I bet you it's in the same family.
Seems like I saw
I'll
a
look it
video.
up. Because I didn't look it up because I thought he was talking
It's-
about food.
Yeah.
It's called white goosefoot.
Huh? A what?
Well, that's what it said, but then it went away.
Repeat
But keep
that again.
going.
A
Keep
who?
going because it should give you other names. For
It
it.
disappeared.
I would too. A white goose foot.
Lamb's quarter, white goosefoot.
And
Let's see.
Glamour, you said something about a lamb's ear.
Yes.
Okay, I see
It's,
that.
oh, wait a minute.
And we're eating peas.
I think I
and
have
raspberries.
this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you. I think it's the same. It's
Wild
in the same
spinach.
family.
It's in the, well, I can't read that. Chenopodium family. It's another, it's
Go
hold on a
ahead.
second.
Read the chat listing while
It's
weeding.
tender edible
Okay.
greens, edible seeds.
Just one name. Yes, ma'am. Jones Truth. I
I've
may
seen her.
be close to
I know I've
each
seen
other.
it.
Just
So Jones
green
Troop
lights,
is Jones
dandelion
Troop
greens
in
for purple
Also
tint.
called wild spinach.
Zone 8A.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've
However,
seen
it is also high in oxalates.
it. Okay.
Thank you, GT, for
Close up.
staying with us.
Has a waxy coating on the underside of the leaf.
Okay.
Many people liken the shape of the leaf to the webbed foot of a goose.
Oh, man. Mona, are you moving that thing? Did I do that?
You did that. I'm not moving it.
It can be confused with some wild nightshades, which are toxic. So be careful if you don't know what you've got.
Where is it? What time is it? So
Definitely.
where's the chat supposed to be at?
Oh, can you share it, because that's good to let people know, especially people who start going to look for it, so they don't get it confused with nightshade, which is very poisonous.
I'm trying to see.
There it is.
I think my neighbors has sent some nightshade to my over across the fence.
What you
And
mean? She
I'm
threw
sure
some
about to
over
cut
it?
it off.
She did what
Huh?
now?
It looked like, you
Do
know
you guys
how
have a
the
Tractor Supply
trees,
near you?
the weeds come, the stuff
Oh,
comes through the fence.
Yeah.
And I
yes.
did a Google on it, and Google said it was nightshade.
Well,
Mm.
there's a lot of nightshades. I mean, potatoes and tomatoes are in the nightshade families.
Yep.
So basically, you
That's what
got
I
some
thought.
invasive stuff coming from her yard into your yard, and so obviously she's not cutting or weeding.
So
Well,
be
most people
They
don't
careful.
ain't
know.
cutting over there.
Yeah, they
Most people
don't know
don't know
what's
what
going
they
in their
have.
yard. Right. Right. Most definitely.
So are you saying that it's something that you want to cut and keep, or you want to cut and get rid of?
Get rid of it. I'm not gonna
Okay.
keep that stuff in my yard because on one end it looked like it's poison ivy coming through there. And I
Ooh,
take my weed eater and cut it off.
yeah.
Okay, be careful with that.
Yeah,
If
make
you've
sure you
got
have gloves
poison
and stuff
ivy,
on.
if
Huh?
you've got poison ivy and you're sensitive to it, you don't want to cut that with your weed eater or anything that's going to throw it
Yeah, in the air.
anywhere,
Oh, because
because
you know I have on
it'll
my bee
throw it
suit when I
onto
be out there.
you
You know that, right?
and you'll get it. And it also can kick it up into your respiration, your
You
respiratory
know what?
system.
You know, and that's probably why I'm still coughing up stuff and everything else, huh?
You have to be real careful with poison ivy. Poison ivy, you really want to glove up, mask up, and pull it out by the roots, and then just bag it
It's
up
on the other side of the
and
fence.
dispose of it. You don't want to burn it, and you don't want to cut it in a way that it's going to throw it, because any of that vegetative material can root
Yeah.
and spread.
Okay. Okay.
So in Zone 6 backyard, you guys are eating peas and raspberries right now. That's a good thing.
Who else is in the Delta? Somebody else said they was in the
Jones
Delta.
Truth and I think Wanda.
Oh, okay.
I think that's who's talking.
This has
This
been
is
a
Hilton
day.
Delta
It's been a
Jones
day.
Truth.
It's
I
been a
was
day.
shocked to know that from a live a few weeks ago. Yeah, Greenwood. Ooh.
Ugh. No
But I would
offense.
spray
Listen,
it with,
poison ivy is not the only thing that's poisonous.
You
Y'all
spray
gotta
it with
watch
what?
out.
No offense, but I would spray it with you know what? Yeah. Well, I mean, if you are open to spraying it with you know what, spray it with you know what. But if you don't want to spray it with you know what, be careful how you choose to remove it.
So
Okay.
what's the way to remove it that's safe?
You, like I said, you got to glove up and mask up and dig it out by the root and bag it up and remove it
Well,
from
she
your
can't
property.
do that because it's not on her property. It's where it generates from. It's on the other person's property.
But
would have
poison
to-
ivy is easy to remove. Poison ivy doesn't have these really deep roots. You can just pull that up. If
Yeah.
it's on your side, if you just pull it and you got gloves and a mask on, and do it early in the morning, that way you can be fully covered and not have to worry about heat exhaustion.
Right. And once you're done, gloves off and all of it, toss it.
Absolutely.
All of it in a bag,
Still wash your hands.
toss it. It's gone.
Will 45% vinegar spray work?
Let me just say,
Yep. If
let
you
me
do it
just
early
say,
in the morning so that the sun
it
can
up.
catch it.
Look it up and see, because the efficacy
That's
of
what
vinegar.
happens. So blessed, it keeps coming up, and the more I cut it, the more it comes.
Well, when you're cutting it, Mona, you're rooting it. You're rooting it.
Yeah.
It's like if you
it's
go out and
split
take
more.
cuttings on something and
Yeah.
put it in the
Yeah.
ground, what's going to
Yeah.
happen? You're going to have more
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
branching
if you
off.
spray it
Oh,
with vinegar
and
in the
guess
morning
what
before
I
the sun
did?
come up.
Guess what I
you do?
did?
You might be able to smother it out. You may be able to like cover it with plastic and smother it out. That's one option. And the vinegar spray, some people have used vinegar spray on poison ivy. I think Diva Jones has a video on where she used vinegar spray on poison ivy on her property, and it has definitely reduced it. But you need to look up the research on that, because the efficacy of vinegar spray is it's one of those things you it's not a once and done.
Wanda says salt and vinegar to kill poison ivy.
Salt will kill everything. If you salt your soil, you will sterilize your soil and it won't grow anything else. Now, if you want to do that, yeah. But
Well,
if you,
it's in an area that I don't really grow anything over there. That's where all the wires and stuff is, so I really can't do much over there.
have you ever made homemade ice cream?
Yes.
You use rock salt?
I think that's what they use. Yup.
And when you wherever you spilled it, everything turned brown.
White.
Yeah, because it will burn almost any plant. It will kill and it will sterilize your soil. So if you really want to do that, but realize that you're going to have runoff from that.
That part.
That's true. Eventually, the rain and will dilute that solution down from the salt, and your soil will recover, but it takes a while.
So Wanda's saying it still comes back though.
I'm not exactly sure what comes back.
You saying that poison ivy will come back even
It's
after
gonna
those
come back.
treatments?
I don't know. I don't know what she's saying will come back.
She's saying that the poison ivy will come back.
Well, if it's killed, it won't come back. So it either will kill it or it won't. Dead is dead. If it's not dead, then it'll come back. So it didn't kill it.
It depends on, like, it could be several pieces of it rooted, and if you're concentrating in just one area, that one area of it is going to die, but the other pieces will still crawl on through and come, from another area.
So then it won't kill it. It'll knock it back, but it won't kill it.
Yeah, you have to kill the whole plant, which means you have to go to someone else's yard to do it.
So, and that's what I'm saying about the efficacy of the vinegar. Vinegar will eventually kill it, but it takes multiple treatments.
And it will take an effort from both households,
both parties.
Yeah, it'll be
in the same spot. I do an application of hot water, salt, and vinegar. And you can get like the higher percentage vinegar. Vinegar that we buy from the store is like 1%. I mean, sorry, 5% that you buy at the store is just 5%, but you can get higher percentages at the big box stores and hardware stores and places like that. Like if you want the 45% vinegar, you can get higher percentages of that if you want to try to use it as a um, weed killer. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Herbicide. Same.
So is the lamb's ear and lamb's quarters, did we decide they are invasive before I try to grow the stuff? I'm looking at some seeds.
Okay, lamb's ear and lamb's quarter are two different things. And are they invasive? I didn't see that in what I was reading, but it does say that you probably have it growing in your yard. I believe I have some growing in my yard. It looks like something I've got growing in my yard. So
Yeah,
you might want to check and see if you got it already.
no, I'm looking at it. I don't have this. Especially this lamb's ear. It looks like a lamb's ear. It's real fuzzy.
But lamb's quarter is different.
Yeah.
Lamb's ear looks a little bit like mullein, but it's a smaller plant. It's a fuzzy leaf. It looks a lot like mullein, but it's a much smaller leaf. It looks like it does look like a lamb's ear, but it's fuzzy. It's fuzzy like mullein is.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
Lamb's
lamb's
ear
ear.
is big in the flower part on top, and the leaves are small, look like mullein.
What's that?
But they get tall.
Yeah, they grow they get tall, but they don't have the giant leaves like mullein has.
No.
She talking about the lamb's quarters?
Lamb's ear.
Lamb's ear.
Maybe we stop talking about lamb's ear so everybody don't get confused.
Okay. The lamb's ear is a very fuzzy, soft leaf, like mullein leaf. You know how it's soft, it's furry, it's got a pubescent leaf. The lamb's quarter is a shiny leaf and it has a waxy underside. It's not a pubescent leaf at all. So they don't look anything alike. The name is similar, but they don't look anything alike. The shape of the leaf is different. The lamb's ear is shaped like an oval with a pointy end. The lamb's quarter is shaped like a goose's foot. It has lobes. So they don't even look, not even close. Lamb's ear you could confuse with mullein and think it's just a small mullein plant. That's how it looks that much like mullein. Lamb's quarter, you could probably confuse it with maybe a hawthorn or something. I'm trying to think of something else that looks like that. Yeah.
Okay, so the lamb's quarter, one thing about it, when it does go to seed, it turns orange, so you can't miss it. And I'm not seeing nothing like that in my yard. So
I think I have that. I'm gonna watch that plant if my lawn guy doesn't cut it down.
you got one of those too, huh?
I'm gonna have to I'll just put some chicken wire around it. Anything I want to plant, I just put some chicken wire around it. Or tomato cage around it. Anything I want to say. He knows.
Yeah, I will say I've been trying to report to people who've been watching the channel the progress of using the kale and clay on my what is it?
Oh
my
my
squash
God.
and my zucchini.
This stuff I've been pulling up out of my yard thinking it's weeds. It comes up everywhere, all over the place. This is my grass.
The lamb's quarter, that's that pigweed. Yep.
Yeah.
Lamb's quarter is what you're pulling up?
This right here, I pulls up on a daily, on a constant.
Yeah.
What? Is that
on a daily, on a constant?
That's a
I'm
very common.
and I pull them up on a daily and a constant.
So that's a lamb's ear or lamb's quarters? Lamb's quarters?
Lamb's quarter. Lamb's quarter.
So, Miss Glamour Planner, what is the
Mhm.
lamb's quarters is good for what now?
A
It,
lamb quarter.
it
I didn't look that one up.
it's a edible. It's a edible. It's like it's a wild
It says
spinach.
that most of them in that family are edible.
It's a
I
edible.
know wild spinach is edible.
It's a wild spinach. It's an edible. You eat it like you would spinach. You can eat it raw in your salad. You probably could cook it. The leaves are edible.
They use
Oh
it
my
to feed like
god.
chickens and stuff. It's a common weed that they use to feed, using chicken feed.
So here it says you can chew it into a green paste and apply it to the body. It makes a great poultice for insect bites, minor scrapes, injuries, inflammation, and sunburn. So you can also use it as something medicinal, huh?
Hmm.
I don't know. Yeah.
Sound like it.
Yeah, that's what it just said. You
Well, I'm
outside
gonna
and
put
you
this thing on it tomorrow and see if it say that is lamb's quarter.
you have one of those identifier, Mona, a plant
I
identifier.
have Google. When you hit
You have it.
the camera on Google and
Yeah,
you put it on there and snap it, and it'll tell
yeah.
you what's going on.
So
Don't
Google,
believe it though.
wait a minute, she said put your
Google.
camera
Don't believe
on.
it.
Don't
No.
Don't
believe it.
believe it. Sometimes
No,
I
it'll
don't
get you
believe because
close.
it
It'll
be
get you
something.
close. But always look up whenever it tells you what it is, always look up lookalikes.
Okay,
Because you don't want to think you know what it is and it be a lookalike.
something
And
else.
because
Right,
sometimes the lookalikes can be toxic.
right,
So
right.
you
A
mean
lot of
I can go
times
to
that's
my
why I
Google?
just pull stuff and throw it away. I don't know what it is.
You can pull up your phone, and on your phone, there's a button that says, what does it say, Mona?
Huh?
What
The
is the
camera.
button?
The camera.
Where is it though?
There's a
The
It's
camera
camera
on my
next to the
Google
mic.
bar.
Up there at Google, when you're gonna type in something, you got the
Okay,
mic and the camera.
right. Okay, I see that. So you hit the camera.
Yep, hit the
yes.
camera, and that little square spot will be on there, and you put it on there, and you tap it,
Yeah, it's called Google Lens.
and
Wow,
let's see what it say.
I didn't know I
But
had
I
that.
would
Yeah,
not.
I
I
got it.
would not stop just there, because again, like Felicia said, there can be many plants that look similar. That's why
Similar.
I always recommend everybody get a plant identifier app. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I said if you have a Tractor Supply company, they
Yeah.
have a mini wildflower identification little pamphlet. It costs you around $8, and it has all of the plants that are on the East Coast that are wild, and you can identify. It even has the ones that are poisonous, non-poisonous, fruit-bearing trees. It lists a whole bunch of them. Maybe I'll show that this Thursday, but it's best to you really need to identify. That's why I say even going foraging helps you identify plants that are common in your area. You can look at your local plant society so you know what's growing in your area.
So you said go to Tractor Supply and you can get this book for $8.
It's a little foldable pamphlet. Yep, and I carry it around with me.
Oh, okay. I'll pick that
hmm
up tomorrow.
I think I got it. Hold on. Let me see.
Hold on.
Yeah, Duval, the Google search camera. You knew about that. I'm just not seeing it. It was there. I didn't know what it was for.
This is it right here. Can y'all see it?
Okay, so that's what I.
I
What
It's
need
called
se-
that book.
Edible and Medicinal Plants of the Mid-Atlantic States.
what section of the place is it in Tractor Supply?
I have this one.
That's if you have one.
You know what? Now you got me thinking.
This you can carry with you.
Yeah.
See how it opens up?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's very
And it
compact.
has everything. It tells you the ones that are, and the Tractor Supply will have the one that's local to your area. It's like it
Okay.
wouldn't have plants that are native here. It had the ones that are
Hmm.
local to your area.
Oh, all
And I
right.
would try the Orange Box store too. See that?
Okay.
But it's really good. It's just I thought this was great because I wanted to show it to people who are just starting out, like look trying to identify plants in their their own area if they're not used to it.
Mm-hmm. Duval, you say make it large. What you want to make? What
Oh,
Glamour Planner
she
is
wanna
showing
see
you?
it.
You want to make it large? Where Mona go? Because I don't know how to do that.
Hold on. Oh, I can't do it. You have to click on the three dots by her.
By who?
You want to make her big?
Wanted to make the book that she has big.
So
So,
you have to you click on the three dots by her.
well, first of all, I need to get her up a little bit higher because I don't even see her. She's hidden by everybody else's picture. So let me see if I can go in. Okay,
So
there.
this thing says that lamb's quarter, also called pigweed, also called goosefoot. In the Aramis family. This is you know what? This is interesting because I don't know which one is more up to date. It says Cherokee ate leaves to treat stomach aches and prevent scurvy. Cold tea used for diarrhea. Leaf poultice used for burn. Folk remedy for
Gamma Planner, did you mute yourself? Why are you muted on my phone?
remedy.
Oh, I was
Oh,
muted
okay.
because I had it on the big screen too. Yeah.
I didn't know. that you did that. I'm trying to see how I can make you big, and that three dot thing
You
is
have
not
to. You
working.
don't see the three dots?
It's three dots next to her picture.
Yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't give me the option to make her big.
It
It gives me
says it should say
picture.
solo.
No, don't have that.
On her picture up on the screen, not below.
Oh, up there. You didn't stay up there. Okay, so solo layout.
Yes. There you go.
Okay. Okay, so now she wants to see it. That's
Do you
got some
see it?
great color. Can you see that, Duval?
Tilt it down a little bit. Yeah, that's better. It had a
Okay.
glare.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
PIA, how you doing? Thanks for coming
Yeah, if
in.
you tilt it just down a little bit, the glare
Okay.
goes away. Yeah, it
So
looks
it
good.
says
Edible and
edible.
medicinal plants of the Mid-Atlantic states. And you
I
said
can't
that's that tractor
snapshot that.
supply?
Edible
Yeah,
and
tractor
municipal
supply.
plant.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You got one, Mona?
Not like that, but I got some books. I got
Oh.
books.
Okay. So can you see it, Duval? Okay, so I need to make her go back down. And how do you
Hmm.
do that?
Hey
Um,
Tracy.
Click the same
um,
button probably.
the same place you clicked before on the three dots, it
Ain't
should
no
say
three,
exit
ain't no,
solo.
the three dots went away when I put her.
Okay, click on
Yeah.
her, and it should say exit solo.
Okay, there you go.
I got it.
You
You
got
got it?
it. Y'all know my eyes can
Okay.
see.
You did it.
Okay, she doing something over there.
Girl, y'all making me go. These
I
little
walk
dots and
away
stuff.
and
I
she
can't.
wanna work, y'all.
She
No,
learning these YouTube.
Work, work, work,
no,
work, work, work.
no. You're not listening.
She told
I'm
us I'm
Work,
no.
work,
visually
work, work,
challenged.
work, work.
I'm visually challenged. I don't need to be straining. You see me all up in here
Hey
like this.
Tracy, y'all know I ain't spoke to nobody tonight. Hey everybody.
You sure have not. You just don't invite folks into your house, ain't saying nothing to
Yeah, she
them.
just
First of
wanna
all,
tell them all the
we're at
business.
your
I
house.
know.
We're
No,
at
it's
your
not.
house.
This is our house. I share.
We're at your house,
You
and
sound like me,
you
and she
invited.
always talk about your.
I know. Where
She
she
like,
get that
wait a minute, now
from?
we
She's
all
spoiled.
together.
It's us. We in here together,
Okay.
all of us. Us and all the 17 other folks. And guess what? If y'all want to eat, y'all can have your little midnight snack or whatever. It's okay.
You
I
know
don't get
what?
to.
I
I
so
don't.
thought about eating my tacos on here, but I was like, you know what?
Get your tacos. I'm gonna get me
I
some of
don't
them
get
I
no
ate
midnight
tacos.
I
snack
ate it
today.
before I just finished it before we came on.
Yeah, I don't get no midnight snack
I was
today.
sitting there watching Miss Jamia eat hers. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna eat my tacos too. She had four, I had four too. I had two soft and two hard.
Oh, you ate good. You had 4
Yeah, I
tacos?
did. I'm so full. That's
She
why I'm
said,
tearing
yeah, I
this
did.
water up.
She said that real
And
quick.
I had some cherries to go with it.
Oh man.
Oh, cherries.
What kind of cherries did you eat up in there? Ooh, you got a whole bag. What store did
Oh,
you go to?
nice.
Oh.
She went to the store and got a bag
Costco
of
had the
cherries.
Rainier cherries last time I was over
Yeah,
there.
because
I
I don't
wanted
want to
them.
grow them in my yard.
You don't want them
Where
growing in
did
your
I get
yard.
cherries
Why?
from?
Why?
Huh? The
You
store.
eat the whole tree?
Yeah,
Oh,
I ate the
I
whole.
would. I can't.
Well, I didn't need it all because the doggone wind. When I came back, my mullins was gone. I was able to get 5 mullins when I came back home. I was so
Yeah,
happy.
I'm bad for eating cherries. That's one of my that's a wicked fruit. I try not to
Oh,
buy
they
them too
good too,
often
Mike, and
because
sweet.
I eat them
Oh
till
my
they
God.
gone.
Yeah.
Look, I need to go out there and do a video of my watermelon that came up. So that
Okay.
means I need to what's tomorrow,
Ooh.
19th? No, today the 17th, right?
Chase
No,
Yeah.
18th.
tomorrow's the 19th.
Tomorrow's the 19th.
Yep.
Juneteenth. Yep.
Yep.
Mike said your cherries all plucked up too, Mama.
Huh?
Mike
said
said,
your
"What?
cherries
They
plucked up.
plump."
We need to pause it with Miss Peach now.
Mike's the one said it.
Mike said that.
Okay.
They are
Back to
back to the station
regular
identification.
schedule.
Program.
Love
Yeah,
some black
and she
cherries.
loves some
Yes,
black
I do.
cherries.
I like black cherry everything.
Yeah. Oh, especially when they're on top of
You
some
see
ice
my
cream,
video
man.
today? No, I did not, Mike. What was I doing today? Oh, I was teaching my baby to write his ABCs today.
Okay.
He said he showed Seymour.
Huh?
He showed
Oh,
Seymour.
Mike.
What's up with Seymour?
Seymour is it's a Cushaw squash that I grew last year, and I called it Seymour because every time it rained, it would grow 2 feet, and then it's like that thing went crazy. It grew and grew. It grew all out of. I had it in a raised bed. It outgrew the raised bed. I had it on a trellis. It went over the trellis and back and out and look.
You pruned it too, didn't you?
I was always the more I prune it, the more Seymour would grow.
See,
Yes, I
I'm
was
thinking
always
about that.
pruning it. I was always taking them leaves off that didn't need to be there. They didn't have. They wasn't serving no purpose. So I would
How
take
many
them
squash
off
did you
and
get off that
baby.
plant, Mona?
Huh?
How many squash fruit did you get off the plant?
I can't tell you how many. I have one that have the one harvest. I'm just say that one harvest by itself from September to October was about 10 fruits. We're not going to talk about the ones that died, that didn't make it, that didn't get pollinated. We talking about the ones that got big, and I still have one fruit here. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know why I'm holding on to it like I'm holding on to it, but I'm still holding on to it.
She just want
Well,
to
they
see how
good for
long
like
it sit
6
on her
months,
counter
right?
without rotting or going bad. Because they sit
Yeah.
up, they last a long time.
Yeah, sure do.
They store
They
very
sure
well,
do.
and that's why it's so important to grow winter squash because you know there's no need to go hungry when you can grow something
Yeah,
like that.
I dropped that seed in what, April?
See?
I dropped it in April when my godson, when my nephew was here. Was it? No, it was not April. That was May.
Yeah, it was late.
That was May when we dropped them seeds when he came here for his birthday.
It was
His
late. I
birthday,
remember it was late.
matter of
So I was
fact,
thinking,
that
it
was
was
Cinco
late.
de Mayo. His birthday is May 7th.
Yeah.
And that's when we dropped them seeds. And trust and believe, I got plenty of food by September. And then I left and went out of town, fertilized it because I didn't fertilize it at first. Put that bag of soil so it already had that fertilizer in there. So when I came back in September, I put that rabbit poop fertilizer up in there, and within 30 days, I had all that food in a 30.
So let me ask you a
You eat
question. Did you
rabbit
ever
poop?
cook it and you process it and cooked it? How does it taste? I mean, did you ever eat it?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, you ate it.
Why are you looking like that when you say it? What in the world was that look for? What?
Yeah,
Come on,
she
we got
ate
us up
it.
in here. We need to be encouraged to eat it. I wasn't encouraging at
Yeah.
all.
Just
You almost made
don't
me
boil
throw
it.
up.
Don't put it in water and boil. I'll tell you that much. Don't do that.
Would it got
Now,
mushy?
if you put it in there, put it in the oven with some onions and peppers and roast it in the oven, is good. If you stir fry it, because when I stir fry, I don't put no fluid in there. It makes its own juice and stir fry, and I let it go. I eat it that way. Any other kind of way?
Okay.
What kind of
You,
fertilizer? Rabbit poop
Yep.
you say rabbit
and that
You
poop?
eat
zucchini
rabbit
juice.
poop?
Yep, I take banana peels. I take the shrimp peels and some leaves or whatever that I'm picking up out the yard and put it in the bucket, and that rainwater come up on it, and I just scoop and put it in my container with the water and pour my water on it. That's it. Oh, and I put some rabbit poop in there, so I have to stir it up so it can become liquefied. That rabbit poop, yeah,
So, PIA, she just answered.
good.
I hope your question about is it good and how did you cook it?
Yeah, I
I
just
got
told
some
her
kind of squash that's growing
it
out
was
there. It
okay.
better be a squash that's growing out there now. I don't know what it is.
I think that's
Is
that
it
girl
Seymour?
DeRosa.
I got one out there.
Oh, I
I
know
don't
what
know
that
what
one
it
is.
is.
I do. I know I got the Georgia Candy Roaster, but I got another one. I got a third one out there that I don't know what it is, and it's got a fruit on it already.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody sent me a squash, and I dropped a seed. I think it was an orange squash. I need to go look. I don't know if it was Tigsy or God's Desire for me, but one of them sent me some squash. I think it was one of them sent me some squash, and I dropped a seed. I tried to drop seeds of everything that somebody sent me, so I didn't. When I did the seeds in the containers, yeah, I had it all labeled. When I put it outside,
If somebody sends you seeds, you drop all of them.
I try not all the seeds, but I try and drop a seed when somebody send me a seed. Yes, I do.
Oh, girl, I don't have
So
enough
I'm
garden
getting ready to
space for
have an
all the seeds
area.
I got.
Everybody gonna have their own little area, and when they send me some seeds, this is their area. Yeah,
I don't have enough space for all the seeds I got.
Look what
I
I
got
just
space.
said.
Look at you.
Dollar Tree. Stopped over at
Yep.
Dollar Tree.
I did that the other day when I was asking everybody for some zucchini, and I was like, you know what? Because I know I buy zucchini, so I must have gave them all away or something. Something had happened. I don't know what happened, but I didn't have no zucchini because I wanted to try it.
Yeah.
And so now I
Look at
have two different
look
kinds
at
of
this one.
zucchinis out there
oh.
growing. I got a Black Beauty growing out there. I did drop the seeds yesterday. And who was that? Miss Sandra Living a Full Life sent me some seeds, and I dropped 3 of those as well. So we gonna see who gonna do what. But
I
I'm gonna
can't
have
wait
some
to start
zucchini.
to get my zucchini and squash because I want to do some fried zucchini and squash. I can't wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
girl, that is so good. I like
Season it
Wait
cabbage
up
for
and
my
batter it.
flowers to be
zucchini.
pollinated.
Wait a
But
minute,
I got
y'all
seeds
eat
so I can drop
zucchini?
some more beans.
Yeah,
What's that right there?
Y'all eat zucchini?
These are
yeah.
garden beans, chives, peas, and more garden beans. I'm trying
Where,
to do
where,
I
my
wait a minute.
so-called succession planning.
Where are
Planning.
you
yeah.
again, Robin? Where are you?
I'm in Jersey,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
so I got plenty time.
Well, on last night I showed you I was germinating
keep
those
busy.
garden seeds, and I just germinated them I started last night and put them in the cupboard. And I've been succession planting too. So all my seeds, all of my germination is happening. I dropped the peanuts. The peanuts are up. I'll do a video and show you guys my peanuts are growing. But
Now, I didn't know peanuts could grow. For the life of me, I had a blonde moment. But I think birds drop peanuts in my yard. Do birds drop peanuts?
yeah.
They can, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, because I found peanuts in my one of my pots, and it's actually growing. Bust out the shell and actually got done germinated. And I was like, and then I come out. I think it was Monday, and there's a peanut on my. It didn't land in the pot, but like on a step in my backyard. And I was like, another peanut. Where the heck is these peanuts? Because I don't have any peanuts at the house.
The birds.
Are you
I watched my bird get a peanut at the bird.
are you sure it's birds?
I don't know what it is that's dropping peanuts in my yard. I mean, I got squirrels. I told you I'm fighting with this little black hawk or whatever he is. That he ain't scared of me. I done threw a shoe at him, everything. He just sit on my roof and look at me like, yeah, I'm going in the house.
GT saying
But
he's
something
mad.
is dropping them there, and it's gonna start to germinate. I've never planted a peanut. I didn't even know peanuts can grow from a peanut.
Yeah, peanuts grow from peanuts, just like squash seeds. Squash grows from squash seeds. Uh-huh. So, but
Yeah,
except for
I
the
didn't
peanut.
know.
So what did you think a peanut would grow from?
I'm telling you. So I'm a natural blonde. So I really just had a blonde moment. I don't know. I just didn't fathom it was grown. You could just plant it and it grow from that shell. I didn't think. I don't know what the heck. I'm used to just eating the peanut. I didn't know you could
Mike,
just
I have a
take the
walnut
peanut
tree
out
growing
the
in my
shell
yard
and put it in
too.
there.
Duval,
But
where'd
yeah, I
you
guess
get a chocolate ghost pepper from? I'm not seeing a chocolate ghost pepper. That's down in Florida somewhere.
who got chocolate ghost pepper? That sounds good.
Duval, she says she thinks that her pepper is a chocolate ghost pepper. I didn't
I
know they
found
came
this one.
chocolate.
I'm watching it now, Mike.
Oh yeah, you looking at Seymour on his channel.
Yeah, I need to do
Mike
a video,
says
a
that
Seymour video.
Is that an
Mike says
amaranth?
squirrels planted. Here you go. Mike says the squirrels planted walnuts in his yard. Did you let the tree grow, Mike?
I have a tree that I think is a walnut tree that the squirrels had to plant in my yard. My neighbor has a walnut tree, and it's some kind of it's in the hickory nut family. It's not a pecan.
Which one of those nut trees they said, is it the black walnut they said that you should not have in your yard because it's dangerous for your other plants?
Yes, it has it's called allelopathy. It makes other plants around it repels other plants around it, which is why I'm thinking maybe this is not a black walnut. It's some kind of hickory though. I don't know what it is. And I keep saying I'm going to air layer it because it's right by my house and it's driving my husband crazy. Every time he sees it, he wants to poison it. And I'm like, I want to air layer it though. Let me get an air layer off of it before you kill it.
Your husband air layering, Felicia?
Huh?
Your husband goes out and air layers?
My husband's a forester too.
Okay, great.
Yes,
She
we're
said
both
she think it was
foresters.
from some pepper guy.
We're both foresters, so yeah, he knows all about air layering and all that stuff.
Hey, Duval.
He says you think you see the leaves bigger than my hand sifting some soil. Oh, he talking about Seymour. He must be on the video doing a comparison.
You know what? My Seymour is small. I think it's just because of the bed I put it in. The soil is not that rich over there.
Oh, okay.
But that other one, that candy roaster, that thing is ginormous.
Yep.
It is absolutely ginormous. And it has grown another 2 feet.
Since we last talked about it?
Since I took the picture.
Sound like an alien or something.
People in my have been commenting. People have been commenting. Is your name Jacqueline? Or does Jack live in your house? I'm like, what?
I think you got the Beanstalk man
Right.
beat over there, girl. I mean, really?
It's bigger than me.
Well, I've got. I'm gonna take a look at the one in the lower garden and take a picture of it. My candy roast is small. I think too much rain. Oh, really? Send some of that rain over here.
Yeah,
Right.
we don't have
I
that
need some of that
problem.
No, we don't have that problem.
We
Probably
do not have that problem. The too much rain problem or the small candy roaster problem. We don't have either of those problems.
because when I went out there, that thing was long as my leg.
It's big, and I went ahead and tried to prop it up and tie it up.
Mhm.
So, but I don't know how that's gonna work.
Sound like it's gonna be heavy. So whatever you propped it
It
up
is
with,
heavy.
hope it's strong.
I put it on PVC pipe,
Oh, okay.
but it's not big enough. I'm gonna have to get a longer piece.
Oh. My candy roaster grew in 100 degrees last summer. Yeah, it must love heat loving plants. Really,
It must, because
really
it's been hot as all get out here.
much so heat loving plant.
We in a heat wave now.
Oh, honey, talk about it.
Serious.
Duval says, I think
Today
my
was
candy
nice.
roaster vine stopped mine from
Today was
growing.
really
It's
nice.
going under the vine. What?
Out here.
A
The leaves
front
bigger
went
than
through
my hand.
yesterday, and the temperature dropped probably a good 20 degrees. So it went from like the 90s to the 70s. And today it was in the 80s, but it was a breeze, and the humidity was less than 60%, which is low for us. And it was really nice. I actually was sitting outside in the shopping area. I was sitting outside at an outside table about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, in a shady spot. I was just sitting there, having a conversation with a friend, and it wasn't unbearable, which is crazy, because last week you couldn't sit out like that.
Mike said he hung his from metal clothesline pole, from a metal clothesline pole.
That's what I need.
Well, mine is crawling on the ground out there. I hope it's gonna be all right. That doggone Georgia candy roaster is a gangster. It's a gangster lean. I'm telling you, it's a gangster
It
lean. For real. I hope it tastes as good as it look out there growing.
It is a gangster. People say you can eat the leaves.
Really?
I don't know. I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
I would think.
It's 70 degrees outside, but 82 inside. Fans slowly moving the air. That's right. Your air conditioner went out.
Air conditioner is broke. Yeah.
Wow. I just have to go jump in the grave somewhere. That wouldn't work for me. I can't do heat. I cannot do nobody's heat. But the candy roaster, I have two butternut squash downstairs that's from last year, and they're beginning to grow some mold on the outside. But I think I can still scoop the seeds out and use them, right?
Yep.
I'll get them seeds out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna get the seeds out. I mean, the outer part looks good, but it does have some little white things growing on it now. So I guess it's time for me to go on ahead and get rid of them.
Get them seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
it's
still got
77 degrees here. Outside.
It was cloudy here all day.
I'm
Now
fine
it's pouring for the
medical
first time in
center.
4 weeks. Y'all get a downpour down in Florida? And they
We
had
ain't got no rain in the forecast until Monday.
Sheesh.
They had a flood. Was it yesterday, day before yesterday down there in Florida? I was asking her about. So Nan's on her side. Florida's just having a good time with that rain.
What you doing, Mona?
Share some of that.
What you doing, Mona?
Eating.
Mike said this monster right here.
Talking about the Georgia candy roaster. You talking about Seymour?
Yes, he's talking about Seymour. The leaf is bigger than his hand.
Whoa.
That's my Georgia candy roaster. My Seymour is just not that big. I need to do a video on
Give
the
it some
store.
time. Feed,
I'm not complaining.
Feed me, Seymour.
What are you
Feed
eating?
me.
What is that?
What are you
What
eating?
is it?
Ice cream.
Is that whipped cream?
Pudding. Vanilla pudding.
Pudding? 'Cause she was
Ooh.
white Jello pudding? White?
She said vanilla pudding.
Oh,
Oh,
vanilla.
look like water ice.
Hey, Karen's little garden.
Don't nobody know what water ice is. You from Jersey. That's a
I know
Jersey
what water
thing.
ice
Hey,
is.
Karen, how you doing?
Nobody know. She didn't say water. Say it again so we can hear it.
It looked like water ice.
Water.
Water ice.
Water
That's
ice.
how y'all call it up there in Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Water ice.
I have a friend who's from
Love
Philly,
ice
and
creams. Oh my God.
she goes down to the Jersey Shore every summer. And for a few years, I would go. I'd take one of the kids with me, and we would go down to the Jersey Shore, and I always have to go get water ice.
Water ice.
You gotta say it like that.
Until you get water ice.
You gotta say it like that because that's how they say it in Jersey. And you gotta say down the shore.
Down the shore.
Down the shore. We go down the shore.
I'm trying to still get the water ice. What is water?
It's no T's, honey. It's D's. Water.
Water. Oh,
Water ice. Water ice.
I say water.
That's how they say it.
water ice. Okay. Never heard
Water
of it.
ice. Water
I'm going
ice.
to explain that because I was definitely
Or
confused.
Italian ice. They call
Italian
it.
Yeah,
ice
it's like
is
Italian
water.
ices, but yeah, they call it water ice.
That's water ice.
Lord,
Y'all don't have a
okay.
Rita's?
Have a who?
Yes, actually, we do have Rita's.
It's called
What is
Rita's
that?
water ice.
We got Rita's here. We went there, Mona, didn't we? We went to Rita's. I got water ice.
RITAS.
RITAS. They have Italian ice and custard.
I love Italian ice.
Okay.
Love
You
it.
go back to
I love custard.
Mm-hmm. I love them both.
Y'all have, is it Cons? Cones? Cons? Hans? I can't remember the name.
You
For
talking
custard
up in New Jersey?
in Jersey at the shore. I forget I think it's called Cons or Cones. I don't know. Anyway, there's a famous custard place at the shore that you can get custard, and it's so good. Oh my God.
Thinking about going this Saturday.
I haven't been in a long
Visit
time.
Cape May.
My kids loved it. We went to, what's it called? Wildwood?
Yes.
We went to Wildwood. We stayed at Avalon. But we went to Wildwood. Yeah.
We've stayed at Avalon many a times.
It's so nice. It's
Yes.
so nice.
Mike said he's gonna be in the bushes for a while. Cons
Okay.
Asbury Park.
Collins Asbury Park. Is that it? I can't remember. All I remember is it was a really good custard place.
Asbury Park is super nice. I was thinking about taking my grands there this Saturday. Either there or we're gonna take that trip to Wildwood.
Yeah.
There's a festival or something going on. So.
We had a
This
blast.
is in Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The shores are open.
The shores are open. Yeah. It's nice. It is really nice. If you've never been to the Jersey Shore and you have the opportunity to go, you should go.
Get you an Airbnb.
Yep.
The hotels are nice, but if you can get an Airbnb when it's right off of the beach, so much fun.
We were 1 block away. So it was
From the
just
Jersey Shore?
so easy. Yeah. On the shore. We were
I've never
1
been
block
there.
away. It was a bunch of us. It was 10 women. and we had two units in a condo. We had the second floor and the upper floor with the deck.
Mhm.
It was so
Right.
nice. And so you could get up in the morning and sit on the deck and watch the sunrise over the water,
That sounds beautiful.
It
have your
is a
tea
sight
or
to
your
see.
coffee or whatever, and then pack up the kids and roll them on down to the beach. And
Mhm.
we had some PYT babysitters in bikinis. So
Mhm.
all the lifeguards watched our kids. You have to stage it just right.
Oh, Lord.
Like you want the lifeguards to watch your children, so you bring some eye candy
Oh my
for
goodness.
them. It's like,
Yeah,
you guys,
definitely.
we pay you to go to the beach with us to babysit. You don't really have to do a lot. We just,
Just wear a bikini.
well,
Yeah.
that's what they wear. We didn't tell them what to wear. That's what they wore.
So the lifeguard can watch you watching
The
the baby.
lifeguards watch our kids.
You ain't got to worry about your kids
We didn't
drowning.
have to worry about our kids. We had babysitters and lifeguards watching them, and we could sit down on the beach in our chairs and drink our lemonade. That's right, lemonade.
Oh yeah, the
Okay,
homemade
lemonade.
lemonade. We
That
also
part.
love a homemade lemonade.
We had so much fun. Like I said, it was 10 of us, 10 women, and our kids plus the kids. And we would go like every year for like 3 or 4 years in a row. We went like every year for a week at the beach.
Y'all
Oh, it
like
was so much
Atlanta?
fun.
It
I
should
need to
be.
go to the beach for a week.
I'm ready.
You going to Jersey Shore?
Let
Where
me
do you
know when
want?
you coming, Mona,
I'm
I've
ready.
never been
and
there.
we'll plan it. I got you. I got some time that I need to take now.
Uh-oh.
So y'all come on
Oh,
down.
he ready. What's the temperature like up there?
Come on up. Right
It'll be
now we're in a
hot.
heat
It's
wave.
always
It's like
hot.
100 degrees.
It'll be hot. It's always hot on the Jersey Shore when in the summertime.
Wait a minute, you said it's 100 degrees up there now?
And I said we're in a heat wave, so it's like 100
It
degrees.
feels like it.
That's
Ooh, Lord,
everywhere.
I
That's
just
here
stay right
too.
down here in the south.
I think today was 86, 87, but the humidity is up.
But the nice part about it though is if you're on the beach, there is always a sea breeze.
Yes.
Always.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Cheers
And
You
the
don't
really
have
good
to
water
worry
water
and
about
on
the
the
it.
beach,
water
right?
is cool. I don't know about this year. I know in the Gulf the waters are warmer this year than normal, but I don't know about the Atlantic beaches.
Ours is
Um
always cold.
the water is usually the nice thing about the Jersey Shore is that the water is cool. Cooler than like at the Gulf. If you go to the Gulf, the water gets really warm. But yeah.
Karen
But yeah,
says
we came
Myrtle Beach,
down to
South
Atlantic City.
Carolina.
Oh, then we could
You
go to
know,
Atlantic City, Mona, Georgia.
I like
We could go to Atlantic City.
I like Myrtle. I don't like Myrtle Beach so much.
No?
Myrtle Beach to me is just too commercial.
No,
And it's
I like
funny
Myrtle
because
Beach.
because there's very few places along Myrtle Beach that are just public beaches. You mean it's they're all like associated with a hotel or a development or something. It's very few just public beaches. I mean, there is one state park in Pawleys Island that's nice, but for the most part, it's just high rises and high rises and high rises. I like sand and water,
My niece lives in Myrtle Beach.
but
Let me ask
yeah.
a question to the chat. Anybody in the chat planting fruit trees for the first time? And if so, what is it? And are you planting in ground or in containers?
Now is
Me,
not the time to plant
Good
trees.
night, good night, Gloria Elliott Gardening. You can
Good
still
night,
plant
Gloria.
trees as long as
Good
they're
night,
southern.
Gloria.
You can plant your trees. As long as they're southern,
this is
you
my
can plant.
first time
Your
planting
first
trees.
time?
Yeah,
And what did
I
you
started
plant?
with 2 apple last year. And they're in containers. All my trees are
Okay.
in containers. Then I ended up buying the peach tree the beginning of this year from Tractor Supply, which was super cool. And then as spring came along, I found those lemon trees. Remember, Mona? I was at
Huh?
Tractor Supply. Yep, they had the lemon. I was trying to decide between the Meyer lemon and I think I got a kumquat, if I'm correct.
A kumquat,
Right?
yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
So I got those. So now I have 5 trees, besides my blueberry bushes, which are not trees, but
But that counts. That counts too. It's some fruit.
it do. So I got my blueberries, and it's looking good. So do I need to uncover? Do they need to be pollinated?
Your
The
blueberry?
bushes, you need to have a
Yes.
blueberry bush that's compatible with the one that you have. How many did you say you bought?
I have. So the two small ones, they're little, and they're on the other side of the garden. You saying they need to be over next to that other blueberry bush?
Well,
No, I
no,
got
the
a nice
bees will
big
travel
one.
as long as that the bees will make it. It's always ideal to plant them next to each other, but they don't have to be as well because the bees will make the journey as long as they're not too far apart.
Well,
So you
they're
have,
baby. You know, they were the two that I got from the box store. They were those bare root ones,
yeah,
and they're just
gotcha.
starting to show life.
Do you know the names of all of them?
Nope. I had to go back and
You
look at the tag.
so you got them all from the Tractor Supply, right?
No, no. I got one from Home Depot. Hang on, one from the big one that I had. That's at least that's been established. That one that has blueberries on it. That one I got from Lowe's.
Okay, so you
And
need
it's
to know
big. You
if
know how they tell you you gotta wait a couple years for your blueberry bush. So, I was
no, you
looking for
don't.
one that already had blueberries.
Yeah, you don't have to wait no couple of years. I don't know why they say that. No, you don't. But
Uh,
if you have gotten one from Tractor Supply and one from Lowe's, find out the name of them. 9 times out of 10, because they're in the same area where you live, they probably will pollinate each other. But you need to make sure that they will pollinate each other. And you look up blueberry pollinating chart, you Google that, and they'll show you a chart, and they'll show you the name of the blueberry and what will pollinate that blueberry.
okay.
So a lot of people don't know that about blueberries and other berries because they don't think about pollination. And I'm the first person when I first started growing fruit trees, I didn't think nothing about pollination. I didn't know anything, and I learned the hard way. That's why I have all these trees and bushes out there now because I learned the
Yep.
hard way.
Looking at
Um,
it right now.
GT Junior says, right as we're speaking, he's planting fruit trees this very minute. What are you planting?
Go
What you
GT.
doing?
Which was you planning?
Yeah, what you're planting up there in Alaska. Now, see, he would have to plant something different that is cold hardy because of where he lives. I mean, all of our fruit trees and bushes are cold hardy, but his is really, really cold hardy. So he would have to plant something that's conducive to his grow zone. And thank you for the congratulations, GT. I appreciate it. I couldn't have done it without all of you guys. I really appreciate the support that you guys have offered to me. You're gonna make me cry. Uh,
Don't cry. Don't do that. We ain't doing that tonight.
oh, I don't have no
We ain't
tissue.
doing
I
that
have to
tonight.
stage my. I have to stage my crying.
Still
The
crying, Pete.
Jersey
I'm
blueberries
getting
need
ready to cry in
another
5 minutes. Can y'all
variety.
bring me a roll of toilet tissue? No.
So now I gotta write this down, Georgia Peach Nut. It's for my Jersey blueberries. I need a blue crop, blue jay, Duke, Elliott, Little Giant,
But you
Nelson,
did what, Duval?
Patriot, Rubel,
You need
and
one of the
Spartan.
two. You
Here
don't
he
need all
come.
that. You just need one of them.
Here he
They're
come.
Yeah,
saying
any
all
of
those
these
will
will cross
pollinate.
pollinate. So I
Yeah.
need to take the mesh net off my blueberry tree.
You have a mesh net on your blue. What you talking about? What you talking about, Blue?
I got it covered because when it started growing blueberries, I thought the birds was gonna beat me to it.
Oh, if you've got berries on it, you can leave the nest mesh over it
Yeah.
because you're past the um pollination season.
Oh, okay, okay.
If it's
So
got berries on it.
so I'm just waiting for them to turn blue, right?
You're
Yeah.
waiting for them to become
Because
pliable.
I
You just
had
take
it
them.
uncovered for a long
Okay.
time. Then I saw all the blueberries that was on it, I was like, they about to beat me to it. So I'm gonna cover this bad boy.
You did good. You did good. You went to the Tractor Supply today, Miss Duval, and their trees didn't look good. But what's behind the but I?
That's what I want to know. I would.
But in the meantime, Carrie's
Look,
Red Garden, she started mango from seeds, so far things are growing. We're good. Have you shown that on YouTube or? So Duval said she saw a blackberry bush at Tractor Supply. It was double the price at Home Depot. So did you buy it?
Nope.
I told you I'm sending you a blackberry. Just hold your horses. But if you bought it, yeah, that's good.
What do you want?
Ooh,
You
that
want some
GT, what
animal?
you planting?
Hi, baby.
Hey,
You want
GT,
animal
what you plan? We need to see what make. I'm gonna make GT big because can I make you big?
So,
Just
Georgia Peace. So this is what it says. It says each of my New Jersey flowers must be visited once by a bumblebee, once, or most native bees, or 3 times by a honeybee to get enough pollen so that the blueberries will grow to their maximum size.
Well, it will do that. Let me tell you, those bees are busy on those blueberry bushes. But as long
Okay.
as you have a matching pollinator, you need at least
Yeah.
one of they gave you a list of pollinators, so you just need at least one of those. Now let me
Yeah.
tell you a secret. It will grow some blueberries. It will grow blueberries. It will produce blueberries. They just won't be big.
Hey,
Okay.
Jessica.
Hey Jessica. And so, but yeah,
Hey, Jessica.
go on ahead and see if you have a pollinator. If not, try to get one.
Okay.
You have two. You don't know what the other one is.
Now, what I'll do is I'll go back into my videos to see which ones I have.
Yeah. Because I've got to do the same thing because when I got that one from wherever I got it from, I forgot the name of it, but I know it's going to need pollinators for next year. It needs a
Yeah.
partner now. Some of the ones down in their yard, the bees will fly up here and pollinate this one too because they're still not that far apart. But I still need to make sure I have the proper, because there's so many varieties that will match this one up here.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I do need to know what kind I got because they're really nice and there's a lot on there.
yeah.
I'm just
Well, see, it got
waiting.
pollinated where it was. Where it
Yeah.
was, it got pollinated from the other bushes around it at the place that you bought it from.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Could they have been pollinated by something else other than the blueberry?
Could they have been pollinated by what now?
What?
Because bees carry pollen from flowers and other fruit trees.
They're gonna pollinate from an area. Once they're there, they'll visit back and forth the next bush.
They can only.
They
They
may
can
drop
only.
some pollen. I know what you're saying. They may drop some pollen for a flower, but that flower is not gonna pollinate. It's the wrong
Right.
pollen. It's the wrong
Blueberries
pollen.
can only pollinate blueberries.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have a big enough blueberry bush. Like I said, the other blueberry that I have is small. It's just starting to put leaves on it. It was one of those bare roots that I thought died.
So what
can
I'm
I show y'all
saying
this
is
real
that
quick?
Oh, okay. Wait a
yeah.
minute. Hold on. Let's
Go
get.
ahead, G.
Do we need to make you big?
You
Can
you
we do
don't
Yeah.
have
that?
to.
We want to
I'm
see. I
trying.
can't
We gonna
see.
see.
So this is
Oh,
just a
wait a minute.
combination apple tree. Just a combination
Oh,
apple tree. That's all it is.
wow. Yes.
So
What you got going on there?
Nice.
Harrison.
yeah.
I can't see
Oh,
it.
you got a couple things on there.
Hey, baby
Honeycrisp
sugar.
apple, Wolf River apple, summer red apple, and the Honeycrisp. I'm
You
doing
got
that one, and I'm doing the semi-dwarf
Wow.
summer crisp pear. And then I'm gonna have to put a pear in the middle that's gonna be the pollinator. So I'm planting those trees. I'm wondering if I should do these. This is a combination honeyberry. So I'm still trying to decide if I want to do that. It gets attacked by bugs now. The last 2 years it's been getting attacked. So I got 3 of those. Those were $15 and they're up to $30 at Costco. But those are the two that I'm planting up. They're still alive. I checked to make sure they were green and everything. So
Well,
those are the ones that
GT,
I'm planting right now. Yeah.
GT, Duval City just asked, where did you find that? I guess she's talking about, are you talking about the combo apple tree, Duval?
He just answered the question. Where he
You
got it
got the
from?
combo from Costco?
Yeah.
Okay, all of them you got from Costco.
Wow.
Yes, all of those trees I got from Costco, all the ones that I just named. And I have 2 blueberry bushes
Do they
that
complement each
I
other?
need to, ma'am.
They complement each other?
I hope so. I got 4 of them. 3 of them different. Only 2 of them are the same. I got 4 of them. So
Okay.
wait a minute, that's not good math. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
That's garden math. We
There's
understood
4 of
exactly
them.
what you meant.
You
2
was
are the
good.
same. 2 are the same. Yeah, 2 are the same. And then I have 2 different varieties from those other 2. So
Oh, God.
Okay. You did
and then I
good.
planted this. I planted this a couple days ago. These are just raspberries.
Oh,
Oh, okay. How many did you
Yeah.
plant? 2?
I just planted 2, but I have more to plant. I don't have time. Time
They're gonna
is
take off. They're gonna take off. You planted more,
where you
honey. You're
get
gonna
that
have a
combo?
U-pick
She
over
want
there.
to know.
They're gonna
Combo
take
apple.
off.
Can you send me
Those
some apples?
raspberries spread like wildfire.
well, not this variety of raspberry. I go to a raspberry strawberry guy, and he researches all the science of it, and he supplies the nurseries. That's what he does.
Okay.
So he gets a big shipment, and when I go and see him, I spend no less than an hour when I go and see him, because we walk
Okay.
around his whole garden. Because he has a horse too, so he tells
Oh,
me about how he's fertilized everything. He tells me everything about his garden, and we sit there and talk. And yeah, it's a good time. He used to be a teacher, so yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
okay. We've always talked about the combo apple tree, and he got that from Costco in Alaska. Okay, so I don't know what the Costco down here has,
No,
but
Costco be having like y'all Costco in the lower 48. Y'all probably got some. I can just imagine. But see, y'all got Tractor Supply. I went to Tractor Supply, and I still have a passion fruit growing in my garage right now from the passion fruit that I bought in New York from 2 years ago. It's
wow,
got vines everywhere in a grow tent.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, y'all have a lot of options there.
Well, let me
Yeah,
say
but we
this.
don't always have a lot to choose from. And some of that stuff be dead. I just
Let me,
walked
right.
through a nursery and that stuff looked horrible.
what
Some of that
JT
stuff
Ju- what
is
JT
dead.
Junior
You're
just
right.
did, you guys, is he bought a combo tree. Now, if I knew about combo trees when I first started putting trees out there, I would have had maybe 4 trees. I think I said that before. Therefore, you have different fruit on one tree, and they're going to pollinate each other. You don't have to get a
Wow.
pollinator because
Wow.
everything is right there. On if you have a small backyard or side yard or just a deck or a patio, you just put that one tree there, and you don't need a pollinator because everything is right there. So
That's what
I think
I
they
got
have
my
some pears
combo
like that
for.
too, and they have cherries and they have plum trees. That's combo. You buy a
I
combo,
got
you get
cherry
the
tree too.
you have a combo cherry.
No, I've wanted the one from I forgot the nursery in Georgia, but
Willis,
they had a
Isis,
plum.
Isis nursery.
Isis.
Isis.
Isons.
Isis nursery.
Hmm.
I've gathered them for a whole year trying to get it, but they couldn't wang with it. They had a combination
Right.
that I wanted,
I
but they
ordered one
wouldn't.
from them.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
But why they couldn't get it to you?
It's just
Oh,
logistics with
wow.
shipping and everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they have one for a very reasonable
You
price.
can take me out big though.
You like looking at your face.
I
No.
What?
do. I do. I
Let
do.
me hands
I
on your
love
head.
me.
Why you don't want to be big no more?
I'm good.
Look, have you shown us everything? Do we need to look at the strawberries again? Have they grown since yesterday?
I think
Strawberries, potatoes. I just put some fruit trees down. I got
It looks so nice there.
Kind of cute.
I think I found.
You guys, it's so wonderful to be where we are and to be able to look at Alaska right here in live, living color.
Yes, it looks so beautiful. I
It
would think it was
does.
just all cold.
I know. It looks real nice and relaxing. I'll take you off bed. Let me see. I'm practicing. He
I'm
is
jealous
muted.
of all that daylight you got.
For real.
Yeah. Thank you for coming up. Hello. Hello, Texas Lala.
What
And
happened to Mona?
uh,
Mom,
she better still be there.
Okay.
Jessica,
what's up,
I
good
spoke to
fella?
you. Thank you for coming in. Bye, you sugar. Hello, sweetheart. How you
Hey,
doing?
Sugar.
Hello.
Hey,
And
Lola.
T-Mag, I believe,
Hi,
made
everybody in
a
the
pop
chat.
in. I believe I saw someone say something to Miss T-Mag. Thank you for coming by and thinking enough of us to come and stop by. We appreciate you.
Hey, Miss Linda.
There she is. Um, I don't see her, but I heard somebody. I see somebody says I couldn't find her name. I'm still learning
Oh,
how to play with this thing.
I
So
didn't see her
okay,
either, but I thought, yeah. I found my
so
seeds.
you found your seeds.
I think I planted a sweet dumpling squash. I need to look it up and see what it looks like because they're
Oh,
open.
is that what?
So I think that's what I planted.
Is that what you were talking about? That is out there that you don't know what it is?
Yep, I think it's a sweet dumpling squash.
A dumpling squash. Okay,
Sweet. Let me see that.
sweet dumpling squash. That sounds interesting.
I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see it?
Kind of, sort of. You want me to make you big?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna make that big. I'm practicing at making it big. There you go.
Okay, right there.
Oh,
Can y'all
with
see
all
it?
the instructions on it. Yes, and it gets isolate 1,600 feet from other. Uh, see, I can't read that word.
Oh,
1,600 feet. That is big. It's gonna be huge.
you you only need to isolate it if you're going to collect seeds. I'm not collecting seeds off for any of them because they
Oh,
probably will cross pollinate.
oh, okay,
So
okay.
I'm not collecting seeds off of it. I don't know. Yeah, because it's not that far apart. Yeah, but I don't know what it looks like. I have no idea what it looks like.
Well, we all gonna find out. Texas Lala says she wants a fruit cocktail tree. I don't know where you live. When you say you Texas Lala, I guess I do know where
Oh,
you live. But I'll do if you can look up ISON ISON apostrophe S nursery. They have a nice fruit cocktail tree, which is what I have out here in my yard. Um, and they, like I said, their prices are very reasonable.
I
They
don't.
have combo trees as well. I'm sorry that GT can't get one to Alaska because the combo trees are very nice, and their prices are about the cheapest, most reasonable ones you're gonna find around. So check with
Oh,
Ison's Nursery and see if they will deliver to your area.
What's a fruit cocktail tree?
The fruit cocktail tree is a combination. What you say, GT? It's like peaches, plums, nectarines, all on one tree. Apricots, peaches, plums,
That is
nectarines.
beautiful, Felicia.
I
I'm sorry,
think
Georgia. I'm listening.
they turn orange.
What's that?
Maybe.
Let me go. Let me try to see. We want to see. Are these the different colors?
I think they turn orange. I
I
don't
couldn't
know, but
see.
mine doesn't look like that, so I don't know what I got out there.
I couldn't make her get big, Mona.
Don't make me big.
I wanted to see the pictures. You don't have to see your face.
Hold on a second. Let me get back to the picture.
Lord, crazy. That looked like harvest at Thanksgiving. So it produces all those different colors on the
I
same
think
plant.
the longer you leave it on the vine, it may turn orange.
They come out green first,
Green.
then they start turning colors.
That is beautiful. That looked like a display that you would put in your yard around Halloween.
They're pretty. That's what I think I planted.
But they're small. You said it was something big.
I don't know. Not this. This one is not big. It's growing over with over there with my cucumbers, and the leaf. I noticed that the leaf was different, and I'm like, I think I planted a squash over here.
So who all trellis made their own trellis for their cucumbers? I've got to come up with something.
I used a what did I use, Mona? Tomato cage. I used a tomato cage and another tomato cage on top of that.
That's what I do with my tomatoes.
You're talking about tomato cage. Oh, you're talking about the round tomato cage, like the silver
Yes.
one.
Yes.
And you
Where
say
you
you put
put one on it and then put one upside down on top of that and zip tie it together. That's what my cucumbers are growing up.
so you take the legs and put it down into the ground. Of course, with me, it will be inside of the grow bag, and then you wire or you
I put a second one on top of it, but I flip it upside down
okay.
and wire it. I just use zip ties, zip tie it together.
Okay.
And so that legs on that one are sticking up.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a good idea.
That's what my
Wow.
cucumbers are growing.
Okay, thank you. And what size is it in the ground or grow bag?
It's in a bag. I mean a bed, raised bed.
Raised bed, okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to grow mine upstairs on the deck and downstairs in the garden. And
Now
so-
I did find some tomato cages at the nursery in Texas that has shorter legs. So, you know, most of them, the legs are about
very long.
18 inches long.
Right.
This one, the legs were only about 10 inches long. So they fit really nice in containers.
Was the circumference the same?
Actually, it's a little bit, it doesn't get as narrow at the bottom. So it's about the size of a 9-inch pot, 8 or 9-inch pot.
Okay.
At the base, and then it goes up. It gets a little bit wider at the top, and you can flip the other one upside down on that top of that too.
Thank you. Now, see, y'all are worth talking to. I never would have thought of doing that. How we just learn from each other?
Well, you know they got them stakes to where if you use them green stakes and you put in there, and then they have them other little stakes that you can hook them together.
Yeah.
I got one of them too right over there in the corner. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, show us. You know, I'm nosy.
Show and tell. It's show and tell.
I want to see.
Whose birthday is it, y'all? It's
Hold
somebody's
on
birthday.
Second.
So it's somebody's birthday in 2 minutes.
CC's
birthday.
Kirsten Gardner.
CC in here too? I didn't see her.
No, she not. I haven't seen her.
I haven't seen her. Hold on a second.
She in North Carolina.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get it. It's gonna take me a minute because I'm old.
Hey, Texas, Lala. Everybody in the chat, Jessica.
Okay.
I'm doing it now. I thought, Mona, you scrolling the comments?
Huh?
Might
You
say
want
we
me to
need to
scroll
scroll
the
the
comments now.
Where they at?
GT
You
Jr.
so
has a
far
graph.
behind.
Parents Little Garden.
Okay. Here we go.
Passionately Intrigued. Hey. Miss Linda.
Hey, Miss Linda. She in here?
Uh-huh.
She must have came while I was gone. I got kicked out.
You got kicked out?
Yeah, my computer froze up.
Oh,
but she was being bad. Sometimes when you're bad things happen.
Texas
I
Lala
wasn't
is
being bad. I was being quiet.
ISON apostrophe S.
GT Mike is in Alaska with you.
I wouldn't recommend these because it's just not sturdy. But I have
Those
one
things
out.
are horrible.
No,
but I have one in my garden.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But I do have one out there. It's not that sturdy, but once you get it in the ground, like it will fit in a container.
It didn't work for me. It was all over the place. My tomato plant knocked that thing all down.
Um, but yeah, it's got,
Hey, Miss Linda.
yeah, you see it. I wouldn't recommend it, but I do have one out there. I'm trying to remember where I put. I think I have cucumbers in it, in the one
Oh,
that I have out there.
oh, I
Right
didn't think
here,
about
Miss
using it for
Linda.
cucumbers. I was trying to use it for
You
my
know I'm lying.
tomatoes.
I wouldn't use it for my tomatoes, but I would use it for if you have
What do you want?
like I have cow peas,
Mhm.
lady cream peas, and pink eye purple whole
Oh,
peas.
What?
I
good
would use it for
idea.
those. It would work fine for those. It
Go
worked
ahead,
fine
put some
for
on it.
I do.
You got some fish on it?
butterfly
It's
pea.
not here yet. I'm
Mhm.
told you.
Yeah, it would
Go
work
see how.
fine for butterfly pea.
Okay.
I just
It,
typed
It
the
probably
name
worked
of
for these
the.
beans too that I just got too, right? Huh?
huh?
It probably worked for these beans too that I just got too, huh?
Maybe.
Maybe. We gonna try it and see.
Hey, Texas Lala.
Mike said that he used something about he used meditators and then a laundry pole.
Yeah,
Oh,
he said
okay.
he used a clothesline.
Um,
Come
Miss
on, woman.
Linda said she eats some homemade ice cream. We don't want to talk to you, T Dog. You done brought
Homemade
enough
ice
in
cream.
together. Homemade ice
What
cream on
happened?
top of it.
Tina
Uh,
eating homemade ice cream, but listen,
Oh,
not sharing, but listening.
she didn't share.
didn't
I
somebody say
want.
something about some homemade ice cream?
Yup, earlier. Hey, Sweet Thumb,
Hey, sweet
Hey,
thumb.
sweet thumb.
the guy.
I'm getting there, y'all. Look,
Sweet Thumb, the
I'm trying
guy.
to catch up. I'm
Hey,
trying to
sweet
catch
stuff
up.
from the guy.
You know, the guy, Sweet Thumb.
You better tell me.
I used to make occasion put next to laundry
See, I
pole.
have to say it every time so we'll know that it's Sweet Thumb, the guy.
But he don't put that on there.
My cucumbers are coming over my whole garden.
I hope
Three
Miss
are
Linda
on
did
the
a video
ground,
on how she
not
made that
trellised.
homemade ice cream. I
So
hope she did that.
when
It made
your
me cold. I
cucumbers
had to
come
wrap
out
up reading that she was eating ice
on the
cream.
ground, do you put something up underneath to keep the bugs off of it? How do you do that when you do
Who
the
you
cucumbers?
talking
Because
to?
I've only seen people use a trellis for cucumbers.
So hers is
I
crawling
don't
on the
always
ground?
trellis my cucumbers, but I did this year only because they're in the middle of my garden bed, and I didn't want. I've got other stuff growing in there, and I didn't want it all over everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I don't want mine on the. When I first started growing them in the ground, I didn't know any better, and they were all on the ground, and they were getting eat up too.
But the other kind of trellis that I use for any kind of vining plant, not tomatoes, but for like beans and
You know what I'm saying?
peas
Grows
and
on.
cucumbers and bitter melon last year. Um, I have two T posts at the end of my bed,
Ice
and
cream.
I have chicken wire wrapped around the post and
Hmm.
stretched in between.
What
And the
flavor?
chicken wire
Uh-oh.
starts at about 2 feet up off the ground, and then goes up about, I'd say about 6 feet high, and that works well for any kind of vining thing. Not for anything heavy like tomatoes, but for
Yep.
cucumbers, it works
I'm
fine
there.
for that. And then I also have the cane poles that I lean up against that, so anything that's not planted right under
The
the
first
thing
harvest of
can
figs
vine
is
up the
delicious.
cane poles and then grab a hold of the other thing. So I had a lot of stuff growing on that thing
I
last
would
year.
like to see on some of these videos your ideas on the way you have trellised your cucumbers or anything else. I see Devon said she made her trellis
Oh
out of
my, big
bamboo
ice cream?
and also wood planks. Now, show that on a video one day so I can see it. I bought some bamboo today, but I'm like, man, do I have to cut one of them up to make the little lines to go across?
I
do.
used no, you don't. In my next video, which I haven't put out yet, I'm probably gonna put it out Thursday or Friday. It's gonna be part 3. You'll be able to see it. But if you go back to last year's video and garden update video, you will see where I've got Armenian cucumbers and bitter melon and butterfly pea growing. That's the one that has the chicken wire between 2 T-posts.
Okay. I'll find it tonight, Duval, and watch it. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah.
Mike wonders if indoor fig would produce. I've never grown them indoors. I'm thinking they would need some kind of light. They definitely love the sun. And he
I
said,
don't know how. Yeah, I don't know. The other thing about trellising too, though, if you've got bamboo poles, you have like jute or twine.
yeah,
You
I
can
have
do
just
a
fine and
like a Florida weave.
okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
But it's in a grow bag, so remember I'm in a grow bag.
It doesn't matter. All you need is the end poles, and you may have. I mean, you got a big grow bag, so you can have the end poles and maybe one in between, and then you just go across with the
Oh,
your string
zigzag.
goes across. Your poles are on the ends,
Yeah.
and your string goes across, so you don't have to cut poles to go across. You use the wire, the string to go.
The string to go back and forth.
Across, and then it goes up and down.
Okay, I got you.
I'm trying to remember. Somebody just look at Florida weave.
Somebody did it years ago, a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. I'll
I
try
have bamboo and jute strings. I'm like, I'm gonna do some Florida weaving.
Oh, she grow bamboo.
I don't
Okay.
grow bamboo, but I have jute string,
Duval.
and I do have bamboo poles.
Yeah, I got some jute string too.
There's some bamboo that grows right up the road from me. I will cut that. I'm telling you.
Bamboo grows wild though. I mean, it grows underneath and pops up everywhere. So I guess she's doing a great control thing with her bamboo growing because I had it in my backyard at my other house and it was hard to get rid of.
Yeah. There's some native cane right up the road from here. But there's also some bamboo in several places across the landscape, and I've cut it before. My son was doing a school project and was like, "Let's go get some bamboo," and I've just driven down the road and found some and cut it.
Oh,
Because it's like on the right of way.
mhm.
Yeah, they're gonna cut it anyway or spray it. So, but you have to be careful. When you use it, make sure you let it completely dry out because you don't want it to take root and start growing. And
Yeah,
then you have a mess on your hands.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It's very hard to get rid of. That's what I was told.
Yeah.
It is very hard to get rid of. I've been down that road before.
I've
Mhm.
got 8 up outside and I didn't know it. I just had to go get me some castor oil and put on because I'm itching.
Uh-oh.
I didn't
So
realize
somebody,
I was out there that long. It was Bella's fault. She didn't want to come in. Yeah, I'm blaming you. She's like, I'm asleep. I'm not leaving listening to you.
oh, I can't wait till my figs are ready. We have a humongous fig tree out there in the back of the house, and they're trailing, but they're coming. I can't wait to go out there and eat some fresh figs. And somebody made some fig ice cream. Is that what they made? Ice
Hmm
cream.
That's what Michael's saying. Fig ice cream.
I never heard of fig ice cream.
I haven't either, but it sure will be good.
Y'all
Y'all,
always
sorry,
talking
I'm
about
back.
fig.
I gotta take out
You
trash.
bet, Mike. Mike, GT.
I know, me too. I'm driving.
Yeah, that was
What you doing out
was
there?
Tree
You
Man.
through
That was
planting?
Tree Man. That was Tree Man. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
That was Tree Man. It's this guy. Every time he comes by my house, he was like, you might want to take that tree down. It's dead. Like, duh, dude. I know it's dead. And finally, he walked over here on my property, and he got his dog with him and everything. But I don't care where I'm at, I'm always gonna be ready. So he talking to me or whatever. And I say, he introduced himself. He said JC. And then I say, I'm GT. And he said, oh, what's your first name? I said, yeah, they call me GT. And then we talk a little bit more. I said, oh, I thought you was Tree Man. And then if we said something else, and he was like, but what's your first name? I was like, no, people call me GT. I'm like, man, you ain't finna Google me, man. You better go on
Oh
with
my
that.
goodness.
And then
I
he
know
go,
that's
and then
right.
he gonna look up at the tree again. Then he gonna look up at the tree again. And he gonna say something. I was like, I knew it was you, Tree Man. He was like, Tree Man. I was like, yes. Every time you come over here or you walk past, you with your wife, and you say something about this raggedy tree. He was like, yeah. And I said, yeah. I said, one day you gonna say something more than the tree. And then, yeah. So sorry, y'all, but
Is he trying
you
to
know,
cut your tree down for you?
oh, he told me he's gonna give me the thing to cut the branches down. And I told him what I was going to do, and he said that sounds like a good plan. Yeah, but I told him, I said, because nobody on this neighborhood like grows in their front yard, but on my side of the street, if you don't grow on the front, you're not going to get enough sun. You don't.
Right.
We don't get enough sun over here. I have to plant in the front yard. Like right now, I'm in the front yard, and the sun is still out. There's constant sun, and because I got big old trees, I got trees all around my house, and I love it. I have plenty of leaves, but yeah, nobody else over here, and nobody else gardens. So, my house looks like an eyesore, but my grass is cut. I I told him, I said, I work 7 days a week. I said, I'm not worried about none of y'all. I'm gonna grow my food,
I
and I'm
know
gonna
that's
That's
cut
right.
my
so
grass when I
proper.
have time. When I have
Right.
time, that's
That
all
part.
to it.
Cousin
So.
Lala, I'll say tree trying to be the HOA.
Right.
Yeah, he can HOA is. I almost said a
That
bad
part.
word. Yeah,
That part.
I
The
ain't trying to
HOADS.
entertain these folks.
Right.
Yeah,
HOADS.
I
That's
ain't
what I gotta
entertaining
say.
these people. I'm talking about I got potatoes over. Man, I'm happy, man. Yeah, but sorry about that, y'all. I was
No, no,
talking
I
to
heard
him.
you
That's
Yep.
all
listening.
right. We
Cousin
right
Mom
here
was
with
after
you.
you. I thought we were going to have to get to Alaska real quick.
Right.
Oh,
Then
okay.
the FBI, CIA
Look.
stuff, the James Bond
You got
stuff,
another one, baby? That.
talking all in his ear. You know how James Bond be talking in his ear?
Her
Uh-huh.
name is not Baby, it's Beautiful.
What's that?
GT's wife's name is not Baby, it's Beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank
my
you.
beautiful wife.
Get it right.
Oh, let me show y'all. Let me show
It's
y'all what I
beautiful.
got.
Can we
He
Yeah.
let
calls
you
her.
dance again so we can see it? Mona,
Huh?
can you make him big so we can see what he's talking about? He want to show
You
us
don't
You
something.
want
know
to
how
be.
to do it.
Look, my
Let
eyes
me
are
show
tired
y'all.
from looking at these little bitty
Her
dots
eyes
on
is
here.
tired.
You see, I got these blue glasses on. Come on, don't mess with me.
Uh-oh.
What you doing? But
Ready?
where did Glam go?
She right here.
Oh,
She
okay.
driving. See, there she is.
What we about to see here?
What we about to see?
This must be some hydroponic stuff.
I need
You
to do
getting it?
something with my hydroponics. I need to clean my units
Take
out.
me
You
off of
getting it?
big until I figure out what I'm doing. I gotta
Oh
find
Lord!
it.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
Right.
Lord!
I need to figure
That's what
out
I
what
was
I'm.
trying to
I
do.
need
They
to.
was being extra.
Oh my goodness! Yeah. The hydroponic thing with the trash can with GT and Mike. Is it Mike?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. How's that coming along? I have my Paul Robeson growing. Ooh, something fell and hit one of the branches though, so that kind of knocked it down a little bit.
I'm hoping my Paul Robeson survives. I got 4. I got 3 of them out there. I hope they survive.
I was
I was
looking
going.
for it the other day. I couldn't think of the name of that tomato plant to save my life. Now I know.
Did you? Are you growing it, Glam?
No, I was trying
It's
to
at
buy
the.
it. I was at a nursery looking at some starts. So I was trying to see if they had it. But I
I don't
couldn't
Oh,
think
think of
I've
the
ever
name of
seen the
it.
Paul Robeson.
I
I
don't think
don't
I've ever seen one.
seen one in the stores, the big box stores, or the. I've not seen one before. And that doesn't mean they don't sell them, but I'm
Yeah,
not
Tree
seeing
Man.
them.
Yeah,
That's
I
his
was at
name.
a nursery. I wasn't at a box store. I was at a nursery where they got different varieties.
You still have time to drop seed.
Yeah, I thought I had it in those boxes. It's still in the mailbox. I'm tripping.
What?
Oh, GT, did I tell you I needed your address sent to my email, please?
I
I mean,
got
the
you.
address where you receive mail. Okay.
Yes, I got you.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm
Glam, you
gonna.
can go. Do you need some Paul Robeson seeds since I'm mailing stuff off tomorrow? Let me make sure I
Yes,
still have some.
please.
Okay. Any more
Yes.
seeds you need?
Definitely
Y'all, I
plant
walk out my
roses. What
house.
else we got?
I walk out my house and I see mountains. They're
Mountains.
like all back there. Oh my goodness.
I bet you that is
Mountains?
so beautiful.
Mountains are majestic.
I
Don't
can't
say
see
no
them.
Paul Robeson. That's why I hope my wait a minute.
I
You
don't
know
see
what
no
You
I
have a
mountains.
found,
Paul
y'all? I
Robeson out
found a
there?
cayenne pepper plant. I found a cayenne at the nursery that I was at last week. And it was only three in there. It was missing one. But I want to take it and I want to dry it, grow it and dry it, make my own cayenne pepper.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Because that's all they do in the stores: grow the plant and then freeze dried
I'm
and
dropping some Paul Robeson in the morning
Yeah,
on AB.
put it in a
yeah,
It
container.
might make it.
yeah.
I'm trying to remember what I did with my Paul Robeson. Lord have mercy.
Um,
Did you drop your Paul Robeson, Mona?
I don't remember what I did with it. I don't even know where I dropped it. I don't know if it's this. I don't know.
you have the seeds.
Remember, I had dropped some when I found them because I was like, these are GTs. GT sent me some Paul Robeson and I dropped them and I forgot what I did.
Oh,
Huh?
You supposed to write it down in your book.
Girl, I wrote it down in the book, but that ain't gonna help me what I did with it. I don't know if this is what I was trying to get it to go outside, or do I have it out there in the raised bed with all them big old tomato?
You supposed to
Look,
write
I don't
it
know.
down in your book
I wrote it
where
in the
you
book.
dropped it, what you dropped it
I don't do all that. I
beside,
just wrote it
when you
down.
dropped it, and
Yes,
draw a
ma'am.
picture
Mm-hmm.
so
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
go back to your book and figure out what it is.
Yes, ma'am.
all that in them song.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where my book is. I write the stuff down in the book, but then I lose the book.
Oh,
I
I
was
got the
about to
book
say
in the
that.
right place. I done wrote down. Uh,
That's funny. She
like I
lost the
said,
plant and you lost the book.
Right?
hey,
It's the book is around here somewhere, but I do write. Try to write down when I'm dropping seeds, but now I don't know where the book is, so I haven't been writing stuff down. Well, I'm writing stuff down in more than one places now because I can't find a book that I have everything in, and so now I'm writing it down wherever I can find something to write down on, and I'll never know where it is. I'm trying to do better about keeping a garden journal.
I got it, y'all.
Oh,
What you
you
got?
okay.
did.
Ready to go
I
big?
got what I was gonna show y'all.
Go big or go home. There you go.
Oh, yeah, you gotta get it big because it is. Okay, here it comes.
Uh-uh.
What is it?
Oh
Oh,
my
Oh,
goodness. Look at
it's
Bigger.
beautiful.
That is
That's me and my
so
wife.
pretty.
that's
Wait, I've never
nice.
seen her, so she's gorgeous, GT.
And our
GT.
names are on there. Yeah.
I
GT
see.
Junior is my real people do call me GT or they call me
Yeah.
Junior. But yeah,
That is so.
Light
What is
skin.
that?
She
Oh,
light skin, black and white.
Black
I'm
and
just
white.
making sure. I mean, I ain't making sure, but I'm just letting it be known.
well, we kind of can see the contrast. We can see
Yeah.
that. Yeah, she's gorgeous.
I got to where I take pictures, even when I write something down. I
Oh,
need to
that's
take
a
a
good
picture.
thing. That's
You
a
know
good
what,
thing, Sweet Thumb.
Sweet Thumb, I need to start doing videos so I can remember what I did with stuff. Then everybody can tell me what I did.
Yeah,
Help me for what I did. Because, you know,
yeah.
my
That's
mind be, baby.
that's what I do on my videos. I kind of like don't even worry about what I'm playing. I just go back and watch the video. So guess what?
Yeah.
Glam, I found the
The
Paul Robeson. What else you
one
got?
reason why I got it is because I have a chain already, but I broke the chain and I have dog tags on it. And
Mm-hmm.
on the dog tags, I was working at the fight. We had MMA come up here, and the ladies that came in, the way they looked at me, oh, I was like, man, I need to have some kind of significance showing that, hey, I'm taking, because they, you know how you could
GT,
tell
let
with
me tell
somebody
you
sticking.
something, baby. Let me tell you something. We're going to go to school. Let me tell you something.
They don't care.
They don't
I
care.
know, I
And
know,
that's
because
and to some of them, that's more attractive.
That's right. Some of them are
I
attractive.
know,
Because they know that you ain't trying to settle down.
right, right.
Right.
Look,
It's a good
you
time
got
for
some
them.
crows out there.
And
Okay.
that's cool. And I mean, when they was looking at me like that, it was like three of them. They came, two of them came at the same time, and then one came by themselves. And I was like, wait a minute. I said, let me scratch my head. I'm doing everything so they can see that they got a ring on my finger. Um,
Yeah,
now when I was before I got married, I was a different person. But now that I'm married, I don't play like that at all. That just,
right, right.
if I didn't want to do it like that, I wouldn't have just got married. I would have just kept playing. But
Right.
I
How
felt
long
some
you been
kind of
married?
way. Hmm.
How long you
Right.
been married?
About 7 years.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
7 years, and I've been with her about 12 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been with her about 12 years.
Did you meet her down here in the lower 48 or up
No, she
there?
Alaska raised, Alaska born.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what she
Oh,
is.
so she snatched you right on up, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, she seen what it was. I mean, I'm older than her about 9 years, and her friends were trying to get at me. Her friends was like 20 years old. I was like, if you don't get your little stuff out of my way, I need a real woman. Anybody can go play with a toy. No,
Oh
there's
my
age restrictions with me, baby. I'm serious.
The age and the certain
I'm serious.
Oh my
You gotta be a
goodness.
certain size for this ride.
Yeah, I try to keep it 100.
So let me ask you a question. I forgot just that quick what I wanted to ask you. You had me cracking. So is it true still that there are more women there than men?
Yes, from yes,
Yeah.
and it was fun. It was fun, but then you want something. My son deserves a stepmom. That's just the way I seen it.
You
I
see
can be a
Sweet Thumb
dad.
say?
Wait until you gray up a little bit, man. Man, they gonna want me even more, man.
Yep.
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 What you
Yep.
mean?
Yeah,
That,
man.
A silver fox?
baby. Look. Age
Now,
ain't nothing
age
but a
is more
number.
than the number.
The distinguished
Age is
gentleman.
more than the number,
You know, it's interesting.
because
It's interesting. There was a young man that I worked with in Florida years and years ago, and he was in wildlife biology or something, but he transferred over into a different department, and I saw him years later, and he's married, he's got kids, and he's grayed up, and he's probably retired now. But it's so funny because it was like, who would have known that he grew up to be a distinguished gentleman? Because for me, he was just a kid, He was just a kid who worked there. And he grew up to be a distinguished gentleman when he grayed out.
Nice.
now the
Just
thing
saying.
about it is age is more than a number, because I've dated older women a lot of my life, because I like the way they carry themselves. and I've dated younger women when I was living the nightlife, and you know, it was totally night and day. Um, the experiences that a 19-year-old is different from somebody that's 45. So it was.
Yeah.
I look for maturity and wisdom when it came down to older women, and I got me somebody a little bit younger, but yeah. But but that's all I had to say, y'all. But
Well,
y'all
we're
like my little chain though?
I
Y'all
love
like my
it.
little
I
dog
love
tag?
it. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
It wasn't never $20. It took like a whole month to get here, but shoot.
It's
Well,
beautiful.
Uh,
I think it's sweet. You wear her next to your heart
Yes, yes, yes,
Right.
and
yes.
and then
Everywhere you go.
my other one has me and my son when he was younger. I got him on my back of my neck when he was little. I got two pictures of that. So two different pictures of me and him together. So that's gonna go on the chain as well. Um, I'm not into flashy jewelry, but I do like to, it means something to me. So yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, that's all.
How old is your son?
14, he'll be 15 next year. I mean, next month.
He say 14.
Both
I
teams.
know. I heard
He'll
that
be
country
15
come
next month.
out.
Hmm?
You're in Georgia.
We heard that
Oh, we
Georgia
don't say
come out.
14 down here. We say 14. We don't say 14 now.
It depends on what
Well,
part
I'm
of
from
Georgia.
Columbus. It matters
Yeah,
the
y'all
what
have a
part of
part of
Georgia,
that down there.
probably.
Yeah, you're right. That's right about that.
Oh, before my stepmom entered in my life, I used to say Elphys because I thought that was a real word. I did. I really thought Elphys was Elphys, like a lot of
Oh, F.
Elphys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Elphys. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Like,
my
wait a minute.
yeah.
God, that
What
is
does it
funny.
mean?
I thought Ain was a real word. There's a whole bunch
Ain.
of stuff. Yes,
F
Ain
is
is not one. Ain't is a word, but not Ain.
Ain
But
is
they
not a.
just made
Wait
it
a
a
minute.
word
What does
because
F
people
is
kept saying it,
mean?
but it used to didn't be a word.
What does F is mean?
Like if you got a whole bunch of F's on your report card, man, what you doing with all them
Oh, F is.
F's? Yeah, all them F's,
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
all
mm-mm.
them
The
F's.
plural of F.
Oh
Yes.
Lord,
Oh, okay.
F is.
I
F.
did not have that luxury growing up.
Oh Lord.
That's Columbus. They're an entirely different. Let me just say. How do I even say it? They're a
No,
really.
I grew up with English teachers in my family. So if I came out with an F's or an AIM,
Oh, I thought F
I
is.
would have been writing a paper.
And that's why I don't say those words. I've been practicing for years to speak without the dialect or whatever you want to call it. I've been
Mhm.
practicing for years, but
Oh,
when I
it's
get
so
comfortable,
crazy.
I, I,
Then
I
you
s-
speak it.
you know,
Hmm.
then I speak. I speak it with my comfort zone.
And
Yeah.
that's fine. We
It's
accept you however you
okay.
are. Everybody's not the same.
Absolutely.
You
It's
know.
still
We
Well,
funny,
all
but
have.
it's okay.
I think that dialects make
Mm-mm.
for interest.
Yes.
I definitely think it makes for interest. There are certain dialects that I absolutely love. I have to tell y'all this story. It's a crazy story. We were working one day, we were on our way home, and we stopped in Birmingham to Olive Garden to eat a late lunch. And when we went in, a guy walks up to the table and he says, um, hello, ladies. May I may I take your order or something like that? And I
Mm-mm.
said, could you read the menu to me, please?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You ain't right. You ain't right.
You ain't right.
Yes, sir. And he said, I sure can.
Mm-hmm. You didn't
And
know.
my coworker about slid under the table. She could not hold it together. I'm like, would you just be still? Let the man read to me. He could read the doggone telephone book to me if he wanted to.
Mm.
But there's certain dialects that are just
You is
that way.
not
And
right
let
for
me tell you,
that.
there's there was another guy who worked for the state. And if he was on the program, if he was going to be presenting, I would make a reason to go to whatever the meeting was because I just like listening to him talk. He had a deep voice and a heavy Southern accent.
Mm.
And so when he talked, it was like, I just wanted to hear it. I'm listening. I don't know what he's
Handsome.
saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he's saying, but it sounds like music.
Mm-mm.
Sweet Farm says Finna, Ghana, about that. Yeah, that's Southern stuff right there.
I'm finna.
I'm
My
finna.
child said, I'm finna do something. He said, I'm finna do something. I said, you what? He said, I'm finna.
Mm-mm.
I was like, you finna go in your room, get a piece of paper, and write me on the paper. That's what you finna do. And you gonna explain to me the etymology of finna. And he was like, what?
No,
Yeah, that part.
up here in Jersey, they say Sisketty. They it's Sisketty. What else they
Sisketty.
got? Sisketty, yes. It's a
Sisketty.
couple
I ain't
different
never
What
heard
is
of
words.
that one.
Sisketty?
Yes, they
What
say
is Sisketty?
Sisketty instead of spaghetti.
Right.
Now that's way off course. That is way off course.
Oh, that ain't nothing. There's a couple of them with that dialect.
It's interesting that I think, like I said, dialects just make things interesting. All of the people from Baltimore say mother and father.
Oh yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
Why do you say the V's in the middle of mother?
Where that come
They,
from?
That's a Baltimore
Hey
thing.
y'all, I gotta go.
that's where
I
my
gotta
Bye
finish up
grandfather is
bye.
from.
planning
They
up
do
this
say
stuff,
that.
and I'm finna go in here and cook up something real quick.
See,
All
you
All
said
right,
right,
Cook out some
then,
finna.
Jay,
steaks and
keep
stuff.
coming back. Let's see
Oh,
what
Yeah.
it is.
I'm great case
Thank y'all for
I'll be
letting
over
me
there for some steak.
come up. Hmm.
I'll be over there for
Guan,
some steak.
Duval said Guan,
Fish next flight.
Guine,
Guan. Where you going?
Guan. Clam, did you see the Paul Robeson? I showed the package. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we
put
seen that,
some in a
man.
container for you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Say it again, Joe.
I showed the Paul Robeson package.
Oh no, I didn't see because I'm driving.
Oh, okay. Well, I found it. So I'm going to put some in a
Baker
container.
Creek got Paul
Okay,
Robeson.
thank
Yeah, that's where I got
you.
mine from. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, is it big? Is it sweet?
I've never eaten it. I've never had
It
it. This is
tastes
my first time.
good.
It's a deep
It tastes
red tomato,
good.
which makes me know it's got to be sweet.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
It's a
Did
very
I
It's
deep
tell y'all
good.
red.
I got some beans off of my plants? I got beans and the tomatoes look fabulous.
Ooh, go girl.
All
Did you
I
cook
know
with
is
the
that tomato is the
It's
tomato
late.
I've been looking for.
what Paul
The
Robeson?
Paul Robeson.
Yep, that taste. I've been looking for that taste because when I was a little girl, there used to be a man and ride around in the truck, and my grandma would buy fruits and vegetables off that truck. And I've been looking for that taste. I used to get a whooping behind tomatoes.
Really?
Yep.
Uh,
Yep, because my grandmother tell me don't go in the refrigerator and get no tomato. And by the time we get to where we going, I have tomato juice all over my clothes.
You just a
But
bad little girl.
she knew to always take extra clothes because I was gonna be messed up.
Yep.
Yeah.
She knew what kind. Listen, sweet thumb.
My Paul
You got
Robinson
your
from
Paul Robeson
Homestead
from
Heart
Homestead Heart.
online store. Oh, she got some?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
But
good to
you
know.
have it takes
yeah.
78 by 75 days to harvest, so you have time. I don't know what
But
your
the
grow
queen
zone
of the
is,
night
but
is
I'm sure
small.
you do.
Was talking about them tonight. Says she did a live on them. I got to go back and find that one.
What's that now?
She was talking about what?
Paul Robeson, I guess,
Paul Robeson
did a
tomatoes?
live on them. Did a live on Paul Robeson.
It's with Homestead Heart.
Who did a live?
I know they just did one. I didn't get to see it yet. I haven't watched nobody videos really because my hands was full right now. I'm sure y'all heard the little conversation we was just having a few minutes ago.
I want to know why that baby is awake.
That's what he do. Well, cause he took a nap.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, I did a live about Paul Robeson tonight. Hashtag
oh.
Paul
She
Robeson
said it's similar
2024.
to Cherokee Rose. I don't know Cherokee Rose.
Paul
Cherokee. I've had
Robeson
Cherokee. I don't know about
2024.
Cherokee Road.
Yeah, we dropping
I
them
never ha-
seeds for
I don't know
2024.
Cherokee Rose. I know Cherokee Purple.
She did a
And
live
she
on the
said it's
plant.
similar to Cherokee Rose. She now did a
Oh,
live on the plant
and the man.
and the
Okay.
man.
What
Okay.
man?
Paul Robeson.
Oh, the man. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Paul Robeson. Okay.
Y'all don't know who Paul Robeson is?
No.
You dropping in seeds about somebody's name and don't even know.
You don't
what
even
the-
know who it is.
I'm dropping a whole bunch of seeds about a whole probably bunch of folks, and I don't
But
know their
still,
name.
you
I
should
don't
know a
research
little bit
it.
of something.
Actually, I put it
I'm just
on one
growing
of my
tomatoes.
He's a famous black.
I mean, I'm just growing tomatoes. I'm not trying to find out anything except for does it grow and does it taste good and make sure it's organic and it ain't gonna kill me. That's all I care about.
And that is delicious.
I
I
mean,
put
I
it
got
on
about 15
one of
different tomato
my
plants.
hashtag Paul Robeson 2024. I put in a little information about Paul Robeson.
Yeah, he's responsible for modern day farming.
That's good.
He's like the father
Long as
of
his seed is
farming.
good and his tomato is good, not gonna kill me. Okay. There's too many tomatoes out there that's named after folks, and I don't be looking up who they are. I just want to know the tomatoes good.
I know
That's
because they
okay.
got a Disney. They got Smurf, and they got Snow White, and they got Gargamel.
It's too
The
many.
reason why I know I got all these seeds.
I
I
was
got a
gonna say where you
lot
get
of
from.
tomato seeds. I have a bunch of tomato seeds.
They
I
I
do
know
got
you
too.
seeds
do.
And
named
I don't
after
even
the
grow tomatoes
Smurfs.
like that.
Huh?
They
I
got
got a lot of
seeds named after
seeds.
the Smurfs.
Yeah, Pop Gargamel.
Gargamel.
I don't know if it's a Smurfette or Papa Smurf. I'm not for sure, but I need to look. But I know I got Gargamel. I think
Wow.
that's the one that I don't like is Gargamel.
What's wrong with it? It don't taste
Understandable.
good.
It's too soft. It's something for a paste or something for it to
It
be a
has
cherry
a
tomato.
it has a kind of the texture is more of a paste tomato texture. It's not a cherry tomato texture.
Oh,
You know when you put a cherry tomato in your mouth and you bite into it, what you expect? You don't expect it to have the texture of aroma.
right.
Yeah, I didn't. Anyway.
And it also doesn't have a lot of flavor.
I didn't like it. All I know is it grows like crazy. It grows year round. That thing don't die. Look,
one
I
is
had to pull it up.
Which one
I
is that,
pulled it
Mama?
up because it don't make no sense of me growing it like that, and I don't like it.
Which one is that?
Gargamel.
Who?
Gargamel.
Oh, okay. Now I try to make sure I have some sandwich tomatoes because my honey loves sandwich tomatoes. He like the big ones to put on a sandwich, and so he doesn't really like the little small cherry ones. I do. I like to just pop them in my mouth. He likes the big tomatoes that goes on a sandwich. It's gonna cover the bread. So as long as I can grow those for him and grow mine, even with the paste tomatoes, some of those are not good. So I grew Roma 1 year, it was delicious. The next year, the same seed package, I grew some more Roma and it was horrible.
Mm.
And I said I wasn't going to grow it anymore because it was just nasty. But the first year, they tasted so good. I don't know what that was all about. It could have been the soil. I don't know.
Mm.
But who all growing more than 10 kinds of tomatoes? Anybody? Growing at least 10 different varieties?
Me.
I don't
Who
know
said
about 10, but I got a bunch of tomatoes out there. A
who said
bunch,
that? Me. Who said me?
Robin.
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 That was me, Robin. I
Is it
planted like 5, but then it was like 5 different volunteers popped up all over the place.
is this your first time growing that many?
Mike said me.
How
Mm.
many you growing, Mike?
I don't even
Duval
like
said,
tomatoes like that.
hmm,
I don't even like tomatoes like that.
I don't either. Duval City said that she didn't care for the Queen of the Night. It was a free seed packet from Baker Creek.
Oh,
And
I
she
Oh,
love
growing
okay.
I
them
love
too.
tomatoes.
So are we
You know
canning
what?
tomatoes? I mean, what we gonna do
Yes,
with them?
preserving them. I'm definitely preserving
If
them.
I, it depends on how many I get. If I get enough to can, I'll can them.
So Mike said he has about 12 plants. So Mike, what you gonna do with your plants? Are you going to
I
can
got
them,
about that.
sell them? What you gonna do with your product?
I didn't
I'm gonna
even
have to
think
do
about
something.
selling them. That's a great idea.
Yeah, you sell them right there in your driveway. People would buy
Right.
them because,
Because
especially
I
if they
sell
see you growing
lemonade,
them.
so I'm going to sit them right there in the little pouch.
Yep, and grow and just sell them right there. With the way I'm thinking about GT, and he talked about that man stopping by his house. That's the same way that woman stopped by my house the other day when I was out there trying to shoot a video. And I say people are always passing through here, slowing down when they get to the garden area. So I'm gonna give them something to slow down for. If I have enough tomatoes and enough fruit off my trees, I'm gonna be sitting up there with some small baskets, have a little price on there, and they need to give me cash money.
Right.
Mike said
That's a
he
great
has eat
idea.
fresh and canned. Okay. Sweet Thumb says, lost track of what tomatoes I'm growing and where I planted them. Just harvested my first one today. One thing about tomato plant, it'll show you where it was planted. Yeah, you just keep looking around your garden. Duval says she's going to make sauce, salsa, and freeze to cook. Now, freezing tomatoes,
Uh-huh.
how does that work out? Mike said he
Understand.
jarred like 16 32-ounce jars of pasta sauce last fall. Wow, you had a lot of
Oh,
tomatoes.
that's great.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Just think if you got the tomatoes, you have your onions and bell peppers and cilantro and stuff like that out your garden and garlic, you can do
Yes.
a salsa.
Yes, yes,
Jar that
yes.
up. How about that?
Yes, yes,
That's what
yes.
Duval just said. She's gonna make salsa, sauce and salsa. And when you freeze it, my question is, do they get mushy when you freeze them?
What's that?
Tomatoes.
But those are the ones that you're gonna make paste and stuff out of. So you don't have to worry about if it's gonna be mushy or not. You're gonna mush
When
them
you
up anyway.
when you freeze them, or you freeze them in a bag or freezer bag or container, how do you freeze them?
Freeze
What's
them
the best way?
individually at first, and then after you freeze them individually, then you put them in the bag. So when you want to go get them, you can go pull out as many as you want, and they won't be all stuck together.
Okay, freeze them
Oh, wow,
individually
that's
in a
great.
bag. You say
You,
freeze them
you don't have to
individually,
blanch them, do you?
Mona. She done went off to see the wizard. She talking to that little boy.
Uh-huh.
I hear her say, "Go over there and wash," and she giving some. Why is she up this time of night?
Cause she up. You hear her up.
Oh my goodness. We are on a 10-minute
And
countdown.
okay.
So Duval says she has a food vacuum sealer and she puts them in there and then freeze them, I guess. Okay.
Oh, that's you know what? I saw one of them at Walmart too.
I have
Oh, I
one.
didn't mean to say their name. You got one that vacuum sealer?
Yeah, I have one. I need to get some more bags.
You like it? Oh, okay, yeah. I saw them at W.
Yeah.
I was like, do I need it? Do I need another thing?
Sweet Thumb says, he says, seems like I remember folks blanching tomatoes before freezing. Okay. So
Yeah, that's
blanching
what I
them
was
before.
curious about, so that it preserves the color. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the state of it.
If you blanch them before freezing and then put them in the bag, the vacuum bag, I guess that's the way you do it. And then when you're ready to use them, just take them out individually. Because
I'm
I'm gonna
just,
have a lot of.
I'm so excited to be growing on this scale. You know what I mean?
I'm excited for
Because
you.
I've
It's just.
grew small. I've only grew cherry tomatoes before.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm growing all different kinds of tomatoes. Yeah, I would only buy those cherry tomatoes and grow them. I would just go in the yard and snack on them. Like, they're fabulous because they all I used to use in my salads.
Mm-hmm.
But now, oh my gosh, the garden just brings me so much joy. And you talked about that earlier about
Growing 12
having
tomatoes.
the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Um.
I'm more determined. I was more determined this year to grow more food, to not have to
That's what I'm talking
buy it
about.
from the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Make
Mm-hmm.
sauce, salsa,
So
Mm-hmm.
great.
I'm excited.
Being
I'm growing
vigilant and
so much more.
adamant. Being vigilant. For those of you
I
who
got
missed
like
it earlier, we
17.
talked about being vigilant in the
Oh,
garden
Yep.
and being adamant in the
And
garden.
I'm definitely adamant, and I've been more vigilant about pests in the yard. That
Yes.
I think this year that's been my focus. That's what I've been vigilant about,
me
is
too.
paying attention to what's
Seems like I
eating
remember folks
my
blanching
garden,
tomatoes
and
before
how to
freezing.
protect my garden, so that next year I'll know better. You know what I mean? You know how you take
Right,
what
right. We're
works
all
this
still
year,
learning. Right. I see so many
right?
people give up with the pests because of the pests.
You want
But
to come
what?
up,
Who is there?
Miss Duval?
Bring the ball on up here so I can see her. Also, Mother, we were asking about freezing when you were talking about your processing of the tomatoes. Do you freeze them whole and then take them out, or you cut them up?
And do you blanch them?
Or do you blanch them?
I think I seen them blanch them first. I'm trying to remember what I saw. I don't know. You know what? Go over there to a homestead heart. See how she do it. Ah!
And we were trying to do it like you
Oh
do it.
yeah, I love her
No, I
method.
don't do it. I don't
Oh,
mess with them tomatoes like that. I eat mine.
A lot of time people will drop tomatoes in hot water to take the skins off,
Right.
mm-hmm.
and then they'll just freeze them after that. It's not really
After that,
blanching
freeze
it,
them
but it's kind of,
individually. Yeah.
but to take the skins off. And then they'll use the skins to make paste, tomato paste.
Oh, they use the skin to make the.
Duval, you ready to come up?
Yep.
So,
Or
so,
you can dehydrate the
Oh,
skins
the
and make
skin
a
makes the
tomato
paste.
powder.
so, if you're going to like, okay, if you dehydrate, I mean, if you boil it and take the skin off, and then you boil, I guess,
You don't
ice
really
them.
boil it. You just really dip them in the boiling water. So you're not really cooking them.
Okay, so the skin comes off if you just dip it in there and take it out.
Okay. Get ready. Cause I'm quick. My hands is quick now.
Oh my goodness! And then you can go ahead and put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer after you take the skin off.
Yes.
Okay, and then it'll be ready for you to cook with like some soup or something like that. When you get ready, just take it out and drop it inside of the whatever you
Yeah.
cook. Okay, okay. So that's how they do when they can them in the store. You go get a can of whole tomatoes. That's all they did.
They
They
usually take the skins off.
Yeah, the skin is off when you get them in
But
the
the canned
can.
ones they're just canned whole.
Yeah, they can whole, so they can. You okay?
I had Zippel.
Sweet
I see
Farm
you. I
says,
see
don't
you. Give me a
forget about
second.
dehydrating sun-dried. Sun-dried, sun-dried tomatoes. So how was the
Hey.
sun-dried, my son?
Hey,
That sounds good
Hey,
too.
girl.
Hey,
There you are.
Duval.
We get to see you. You so little back up in there. I
Hey,
oh,
see
Duval.
do I need to go on my computer?
you all
You
right. I
good?
can still see.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
it
got
won't let me
visual.
do it. Miss Peach Nut.
Huh?
See if you can hit them 3 dots on there and see if you can delete that
Oh,
comment.
I like
Oh,
it.
I,
Three
I
dots
do. I
on
like
who?
that hat.
What am I
The other
doing?
way.
It's a
The
granny
other way.
square. It's a granny square bucket.
Yeah.
Am I
Oh,
bringing
Yeah,
her
this
yeah.
up?
is like a genie.
Look at you.
Nice.
Oh, that is nice.
I love it.
And,
And here I am buying a hat like that at the festival.
Why
What?
you buying hats
Why
like
you
that when we
buy?
make
Why
hats
you
like
not buying
that?
hats from me? I would have made you one.
I did
Okay,
not
me
know.
too.
It was the Juneteenth festival I was at this weekend. I got a little
Okay,
Bob
you
Marley
look.
hat. That one to go
That
better
is
yeah,
with his
this
shirt.
is
pretty.
I don't know how, okay, there we go.
I want the other one that you show. How much is that one? I need to buy that one. The one with the flips on the end.
Yeah, like a bucket hat.
Yeah, I want that one.
Oh, nice. I like that
Oh,
too.
That
That is
way?
nice. I want that
I didn't
one.
tell you, Mona. I found a new pattern to make a bucket hat. I ran home Monday
Oh,
night when I
good.
was on the phone with
Oh, that's
y'all.
pretty too. Wow.
Miss
You've
Peach
been
I
Nut,
like
busy.
that.
go
I
over there
like
where
that. That's gorgeous.
where
Is
you
that
see
this
your
the
name,
Granny
Peach
Square
Nut,
hat?
Huh?
and
Yes,
Granny square
hit them
bucket
3
That's the
hat.
Granny
dots over
Square?
there
Yeah.
where it says
yeah,
StreamYard
it's like a granny square bucket.
You talking to me?
and
Yes.
delete that comment.
That was gorgeous.
Delete
What?
that
This
link.
I
one
think I
I'm
like
gonna actually, oh, yeah.
What
This one
comment?
I'm
Where is
gonna put like a bottom on it to make it more like a Rastafarian hat. Like,
yeah.
what time is
yeah.
the comment on Mona?
11:53.
Okay, let me go up. Let me find it.
Do I have your email address, Duval?
Do you have mine?
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, you have it. Okay. I was trying to look at it on my tablet. Okay, you can take me off the.
Look.
Nobody want to ride solo.
No, no, we all want to
Nope.
ride
I'm working
together.
on it. Okay, Mona got it. Okay, Mona. I don't know what I'm taking off.
Where it says Georgia Peach Nut, the link. Take the link off.
The link to StreamYard.
Where'd
Oh,
she
okay.
go? Ain't nobody tell her she can leave.
She hit the button.
Baby, if I tell you she jumped off of here.
She came in and jetted out.
You said it was at 11:53. You mean 12:53?
12:53
Yes.
your time, yes.
So you don't send me to the wrong place. I'll have to see the wizard again. Okay.
It said 11:53 my time.
That's why I said
But okay.
Nice job.
Me and this her thing, girl. You know we don't get along.
we got 2 minutes and we're gonna log off, so it don't even matter.
Yeah, because I'm like going. My eyes are going cross.
Okay, we're gonna get off of here in 2 minutes. Countdown.
Oh, okay. So
And
how do you take it off? You go there and
Whoop
do
whoop.
I
delete
kicked
comment.
myself
Okay.
out.
You hit the 3 dots.
I hit the delete comment, but it won't go away.
It
Okay.
goes
I
away.
did the same thing and it wouldn't go away for me either. And I
Huh.
didn't hit it several times.
It
What is
probably is
It will
gone
not.
for the people, but not for us.
It won't. Okay. Okay, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, it might be gone for the people.
Good night.
Okay.
Have a great week.
Oh yeah, good night,
Ashley said
everybody.
bye. Look,
Did she
Yes,
leave?
jumped off and
everyone.
said, have a great week. Look, I love them hats. Now you trying to inspire me, but I'm getting ready to do I have
Duval, I
another
want one of
baby
those
blanket
hats.
to do, and I have a mesh bag I need to do before I can get back on them hats.
Oh, so
I
you
need
got
to
a
do a
lot to
hat.
Yeah,
do.
I want to do a hat and a matching bag for the beach.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a matching this mesh bag, and I'm gonna do a mesh hat to go with it.
Yeah.
You guys,
Yeah,
we have
I don't
enjoyed
know if I'm
having
gonna
you
make it
on
pink
here.
or make it yellow.
Oh, she
I might
kicked
do
herself
pink and
out.
yellow.
Duval, I'm sorry you kicked yourself
Good
out,
night, Texas
baby.
Lala. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
We've been on
Kat.
here for
Good night,
3
everybody in the
hours,
chat.
and
Supposed to be like an hour and a half. I promised
it takes
myself. Y'all made me
patience to be
told.
in the garden. What you say, Miss
Long
Pizza?
vest cardigan. I want to make a cardigan, summer weight
Make
cardigan.
a long vest cardigan. Okay, we're gonna have to get
But
together.
first thing I'm making is a butterfly.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Good
everybody.
night,